Everybody right now, get into it. Everybody over here, get involved, get involved, get involved.
Yes. Oh, it is I. It is a WILROC once again, children. Coronavirus stuff. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. Another episode of the WILROC Show is upon us. Yeah, this is quarantine version, baby. This is a martial law version of the WILROC Show. And doing the martial law we got going on here in the name of the coronavirus. Welcome back to the WILROC Show. Today's topic, speaking of coronaviruses, today's topic is viruses and stuff. We're going to go over some viruses and all kind of stuff like that, okay? So I want you guys to check out the WILROC Show. Thank you for checking out the WILROC Show. Here on YouTube. Hello, everybody out there, YouTube. Hello. I'll take a little time coming on, but don't worry. On YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, at _ WLRC, and on Twitch. Yeah, I'm on that right there, so check it out. Check out the WILROC Show. And check me also on Instagram. You can reach me on Instagram. You can reach me on the WILROC Show, Donald Wilcox live. I'm live right now on Facebook, Donald Wilcox, or the WILROC Show on Facebook. And you can check me out sometimes on CRRFM.com. CRRFM.com at the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network. All right, hello to everybody over there. And hello to everyone out there in the world. Today's, right now, everybody's under lockdown. Virus got us held hostage. The common cold got us hostage, y'all. Common cold got us held hostage. Ain't that crazy? That's wild, right? Yep, it is wild to me. Now, but anyway, I'm going to do virus. I'm going to do some viruses. We've all come down with some viruses. Viruses are everywhere. We're going to go into a lot of that. I want to give a shout out to Miss I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Zelly Mitchell, Miss Bessie Carter, Miss George Otis. I'm going to give a shout out to Donald Wilcox. I want to give a shout out to Miss Marie Ellen Lemaire, James John, Margie John, Sonia Grandchamp, Joel Gillespie, Desmond Spratt Brown. Shout out to Miss Shanti Paswad, Sharon Lafayette, Junior. Shout out to G Powell. Yes, Father Snake. Y'all give y'all a shout out. I want to give a shout out to let's turn this down some. I want to give a shout out to all the DJs out there. DJ Darling, give a shout out to DJ Snake, Dr. Ant, all Orlando DJs out there. You can hear my voice. Give all you guys a shout out. Give a shout out to all the DJs, Caribbean DJs, and all everybody. Sancho Ponches, give him a shout out. I'm Pancho Sanchez. Sorry, give Pancho Sanchez a shout out. Yes, I want to give him a shout out. Give Bishy and Bashy. Give Junior Bashy, Junior Bushy, Junior Bashy. Give him a shout out too, Junior. And then to the late John Wayne and all of you guys. All right. Now today's topic is virus. Now virus is a submicroscopic infectious agent that replicates only inside the living cells of an organism. Now, viruses can infect all types of life forms, from animals and plants to microorganisms, including bacteria and archaea. Now, since Dmitri Ivanovsky, in his 1892 article describing a non-bacterial pathogen, plants, and the discovery of the tobacco mosaic virus by Martinus Beijerinck in 1898, about 5,000 virus species have been detailed. One of the millions of types of viruses in the environment. It's a bunch of them, viruses in the environment. Now, viruses almost every ecosystem on Earth, and numerous types of biological entity. The study of viruses is known as virology. It's a subspecialty of microbiology. Yeah. It's a subspecialty of microbiology. Now, when not inside an infected cell or in the process of infecting the cell, viruses exist in the form of independent particles or virions, consisting of the genetic material, long molecules of DNA and RNA that encode the structure of the proteins by which the virus acts. A protein coat, a capsid, which surrounds and protects the genetic material. And in some cases, an outside envelope or lipids, envelope of lipids, sorry. The shape of these viruses particles range from simple helical or icosahedral forms to more complex structures, all kinds of shapes and sizes. Okay? Now, most virus species have virions too small to be seen with an optical microscope, as they are 1/100th the size of most bacteria. Okay? They're very small. They're very beady biscuity. Get in there and make it. He got a stomach virus. Look at him. He got water boo boo. Look at aqua water boo boo. That when you got a stomach virus. Oh, I got a virus in my stomach. What's that? You don't know? I got a little virus. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna get into those things. We're gonna get into viruses today. Oh golly. I want you guys to stay tuned. I want you guys. Let me see what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do get into the meaning of a virus, the history of it, and what are some of the deadliest viruses on Earth. We're gonna go over some of those. We're gonna host defense mechanism. How can you defend yourself against, viruses? And how can you prevent, defend or prevent, and treatment as well. We're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over a lot of types of viruses, and we're gonna have a lot of facts and stats for you. It's gonna be chock full of information. Today's topic is viruses. Yeah, virus. So we're gonna get into that today. Thank you for checking out the WILROC show. And I've been shut down. Everybody been shut down on this doggone corona. I think people are getting tired of it now. I think the census is okay. Enough already. Okay, the orangutan already opened the gate, so y'all can go ahead and go and be free. But I think the states are gonna start trying to milk it, and the counties and states gonna try to milk it for control. Stop milking it for control. Anyway, today's topic is virus. If I get some virus on you, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I've been shut in. That's why it sound like I'm going crazy, right? I've been shut in, and my grandma, my auntie, they be looking out for me because I am going to look crazy in this house all this long time. But I got some. I always have food. They look out for me, and I've been eating all kind of stuff during the virus. Since can't go out, they don't have no stuff. What? Oh no, I had that already. I don't even say what that is. I ain't gonna have that. I had that last week, and I ain't having that. Let me see what I'm gonna eat because I don't like that. Egret kebabs. I don't want no egret kebabs. Egret kebabs. Egrets out of season. I want no egret kebabs. See what I got here. Let me see what I'm gonna eat. Oh, water buffalo shepherd's pie. I have some of that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have some of that. Some water buffalo shepherd's pie. Okay. Calm down. Today's topic is virus. I'll be back directly. Talk amongst yourselves. It's the WILROC show. All right. Oh, I'm gonna have some music for you too. Let me see. What I'm gonna have for you guys? Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna have first I'm gonna have some Jackson 5, some Bears Hammond, and some H-Town. I'm gonna start off with that, okay? So thank you for checking out the WILROC show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC, all right? Stay tuned. Tell a friend, share it, like it, go to YouTube, share it, like it, subscribe, go to Facebook, like it, share it, all right? I'll talk to you guys later. The virus got the virus in me. I'll be right back, man. I'll be back directly. All right.
Just look at us. Everything is backwards. Everything is upside down. Doctors destroy health, lawyers destroy justice, universities destroy knowledge, governments destroy freedom, the major media destroys information, and religions destroy spirituality.
The WILROC show is on.
Hey, how you doing?
When we were babies.
this is just what I do. So girl, I love you. I love you. Don't you know I love you? I love you. I should do.
I love her, man. I ain't lying. I love the boy.
With all the millions and millions of men in the world, I'm so proud you only have eyes for me, baby. Let me say when the chips were down and almost next to worse, you were the cushion when I fell back, you were my nurse. So respect to you, baby, respect every time. Respect to your mama, she must have had me on her mind. Respect to you, baby, respect every time. Respect to your mama, she must have had me on her mind. And I thank God for you. I thank God for you.
Thank you for checking me out, Miss Annie.
I must be the luckiest, most fortunate one away man in the world. It feels good to
Carly Davis, I notice you know stop dream talk. Well, go on dream talk then no. Step up. Are you sweet and delicious, man?
I was dancing across the floor, heard the crowd call out for more. He was whispering words I love to hear. I wanted to hear some more, so draw me near. Words like these come from my pillow at night, when I'm with someone who hold me tight. Dream song, words that's spoken after dawn. Dream talk, alone together in the park. King DJ is on the set.
So you comfortable, baby?
Yes.
Alright, well, I invited you over so I could tell you a few things that I want to do to you, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, check this out, right? I'm gonna go and run a nice hot oil bath and light some candles. And maybe we can like pop some champagne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But there's just one ingredient I got to take care of.
Thank you guys for listening to the WILROC Show. For those who are new to the WILROC Show, today's topic is virus. We're going to go over some of that after this music, okay?
So let me do what I wanna do. Come on and let me do what I wanna do. Let me show you what I am made of. Whoa, till the morning comes. Oh, yeah. Baby, come on, let me do what I wanna do. Only if you approve, I'll do anything that you want me to satisfy you. Baby, I wanna, baby, I wanna mix with love. Baby, I wanna, oh, all I want is good love. Baby, I wanna, oh, I wanna do love. Baby, I wanna, oh, yeah.
Digga digga chicka digga 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 chicka digga bam the bam. Scam the bam bam. But chicka digga boo the boo. Bam the bam bam. And those are what I call relief scats. I have to do that, especially when we get quarantined. Can't go outside, can't go nowhere. I need somewhere to relieve my stress. Some people do the funky chicken real hard to get stress off of them. Me, I scat. Relief scats. It made me feel so much better. I was stir crazy until I did that. Okay, talking about yourself, I'll be right back. Yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. I'm here. You're there with everywhere. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be on this planet of ours. Now, today's topic is virus and viruses. Okay, today's topic is that. Thank you for checking me out here. Now, I was going over some virus stuff here earlier. Now, the origins, thank you guys for checking me out. Don't forget to tell a friend, share it. You know, hey, you might as well do something while you're locked down, you know? Hey, come on. While you're in quarantine. But anyway, the origins of viruses in the evolutionary history of life are unclear. People don't know, they don't quite have it. So some may have evolved through from plasmids, pieces of DNA that can move between cells, while others may have evolved from bacteria. In evolution, viruses are an important means of horizontal gene transfer, which increases genetic diversity in a way analogous to sexual reproduction. Because we gotta get that virus in there, baby. Put that virus in the boy, boom, she got. Okay, I'm gonna stop in a minute. I am. Hold on. All right. Now, viruses are considered by some biologists to be a life form because they carry genetic material, they reproduce, and evolve through natural selection. Now, although they lack key characteristics such as a cell structure, they are generally considered necessary to count as life because they possess some but not all such qualities. Viruses have been described as organisms at the edge of life and as replicators. Now, viruses spread in many ways. One transmission pathway is through disease-bearing organisms known as vectors. As vectors. For example, viruses are often transmitted from plant to plant by insects that feed on the plant sap. Okay, such as aphids and viruses in animals can be carried by blood-sucking insects, mosquitoes and stuff, fleas and all that stuff. Jump off an infected thing, come in there and bite something else, and now your dog got it, or whatever, or the plant got it like that, or the plant got it. You know what I'm saying? They bite the plant, they eat the plant, they got a virus. The plant has a virus here, they eat it, they go over there, eat another plant, and they give the plant the virus. Okay, transmit it. Oh yeah, it's easy. All right, let me see. I'm going over some how they transmit viruses. Today's topic is viruses, y'all. Okay. All right. All right. Now, influenza viruses are spread by coughing on sneezing. Okay. Norovirus or rotavirus, common causes of viral gastroenteritis. Say it right. Stop, Will Clark. Gastroenteritis. I think I had some viral gastroenteritis. That's a stomach virus. I think so. And they're transmitted by fecal oral route. By the fecal oral route. I don't think I got that. Passed by contact by entering the body in food or water. Yeah, okay. Now, HIV is one of several viruses transmitted through sexual contact. Yes, HIV. And by exposure to infected blood. Now, the variety of host cells that a virus can infect is called its host range. Okay, it's called its host range. And this can be narrow, meaning a virus is capable of infecting few species, or broad, meaning it is capable of infecting many. It can infect many. Okay. All right. Now, viral infections in animals provoke an immune response that usually eliminates the infecting virus. Immune responses can also be produced by vaccines. They can, which confer an artificially acquired immunity to the specific viral infection. Don't put no vaccines in me. That's all right. I let my body get something and fight it off. I don't want to jab it in. What if I don't get it? I won't get it. When I do, let my body fight it off by itself. Now, some viruses, including those that cause AIDS, HPV infection, and viral hepatitis, evade these immune responses and results in chronic infections. Now, several antiviral drugs have been developed so far. We'll go over the meaning of the word in a minute. Now, the meaning, the word virus, the word is from the Latin neuter virus, referring to poison and other noxious liquids. All right, it's from the same Indo-European base as Sanskrit visa and Avestan visa, and it means poison. All right, it means poison, a meaning of agent that causes infectious disease. That's when it was first called that. It was first recorded in 1728, long before the discovery of the virus by Dmitri Ivanovsky in 1892. All right, okay, so the English plural is viruses, whereas the Latin word is mass noun, which has no classically attested plural. So, all right, so don't worry about it. It's just viruses, virus. That's it. That's where it comes from. All right, we're going to come back with some more. I'm going to get some more music in your ear. I'm going to come back with the history of viruses. The history of viruses. Get down. Yeah, I'm going to come back with the history of viruses in a minute. And I'm going to have a little more music for you. So we're going to travel right along here. Hope you're having a great lockdown. A great quarantine, they call it. Or a great martial law. Hope you guys are having a great martial law. That's all it is. I hope you guys having a great martial law. And I hope they unloose the chains so people can go outside and live again. All right? Get the economy jumping and get the money running. They getting tired of it now. Y'all come on, get this money running now. We're missing money now. But anyway, I'll be right back. I'll be right back with the history. Some history of viruses and virus. Today's topic is virus. I want to have some, I want to have some steak. Yeah, from a hippo that just had gastric bypass surgery. Yeah, those are some good tight steaks. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. Yours truly, the WILROC here. Now, you know what you're on the WILROC Show. We have a fruit or a vegetable. This week we have a vegetable, and it is turnip greens. Yes, turnip greens are a cruciferous vegetable, and research has shown that some of its cancer-fighting properties top cabbage, kale, cauliflower, and broccoli. The bitter taste of turnip greens is linked in part to its calcium content. It has 4 times more calcium than cabbage and twice the calcium of mustard greens. Turnip greens prevent cancer since they provide special nutrients which support the body's detoxification, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory systems. All 3 systems have to be working properly to prevent cancers of the bladder, breast, colon, lung, prostate, and ovarian cancer. Turnip greens contain phytonutrients called glucosinolates, which help activate detoxification enzymes and also regulate their activity. These greens give our body the supply it needs to face the onslaught of chemical pollutants in our environment and food supply. Turnip greens are an excellent source of vitamin C, vitamin E, beta-carotene, and manganese. However, the antioxidant support provided by turnip greens goes far beyond these. Turnip greens are an excellent source of vitamin K and a good source of omega-3 fatty acids. These are the hallmarks of good anti-inflammatory nutrients. Turnip greens have unlimited potential in safeguarding our health because of their stellar nutritional profile. 1 cooked cup has generous amounts of vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, manganese, and fiber. The same things that keep cancer away also keeps the lid on heart disease. Folate is a B vitamin that supports the cardiovascular system. Naturally, fueling your body with the right foods facilitates great health. Since turnip greens have an abundance of nutrition, it would be wise to learn how to prepare them. Turnip greens, when cooked, can be delicious. So now, get some turnip greens in your rumps. You know they're going to squirt out of your rumps if you let them process properly. So get some turnip greens in your rumps, and now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much. I can't help myself. I just have to will up and come again.
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Yo, road boy, check out the WILROC Show. See it?
Your DJ has only just begun.
Yeah, they're saying this and saying that. Yeah, people are saying this and people are talking that.
Lakewood means rewind, the gunshot means forward.
Yeah, they're saying this and saying that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, people are saying this and people are talking that. This world is about to erupt, but is it really a fact? Long time I say, we don't have no nice time. 400 years has been such a long time, so help me, Jah-Jah, consider me. Nobody gonna stop me now. Nobody gonna stop me now. Brimstone and fire, don't you lose control. Let this land be free as the birds and all the bees. So help me, Jah-Jah, consider me.
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
Hold my hand, whisper to me, saying that you love me and I love you too. Walk with me, yeah. Talk with me, give me your love and I need your mind. Just one kiss and then you leave. Share your sweet love with me for another girl. Walk with me, yeah. Talk with me, give me your love and I need your mind.
me, yeah. Talk with me.
Thank you very much for listening to the WILROC Show. Yours truly, the WILROC. I have an African-American hero of the day, and it is Colonel Ty. Colonel Ty, also known as Titus Cornelius, born 1753, died 1780, was a slave of African descent in New Jersey who achieved nobility during the American Revolutionary War by his leadership and fighting skills when he fought as a loyalist. He was one of the most effective guerrilla leaders opposing the American rebel forces in central New Jersey. Going by the name of Ty, Titus became a captain in Dunmore's Ethiopian regiment. He survived the famine and sickness that plagued the unit after they retreated from Virginia. Returning to New Jersey, he joined the elite Black Brigade, a guerrilla group of 24. His first recorded military action was at the Battle of Monmouth in June 1778, where he captured an American captain. Although never commissioned an officer by the British Army, which did not appoint blacks in such positions, Colonel Ty earned his honorary title as a sign of respect for his tactical and leadership skills. His knowledge of terrain in Monmouth County, New Jersey, was important to his success. As the commander of the elite Black Brigade, he led raids against American rebels, seized supplies, and assassinated many American leaders during the war. He provided substantial aid to the British. His aid to the British in New York City helped to withstand the siege by American forces under General George Washington. Colonel Ty continued to fight through 1780, exacting revenge against his former owners and others. He killed the well-known rebel Joseph Murray, who was known to summarily execute all captured loyalists. The Black history hero of the day is Colonel Titus Cornelius.
You are listening to the WILROC Show. Good evening. This is 1J Shout-Out Moment. The first shout out to Walt Wolf, Marvin Morris, Willie Butts, JJ Black, hey JJ, Andrew Jefferson, my main man, Minister Andrew Jefferson, Shirley Owens, Vic Johnson, and Charles Burns. The special shout out goes to Miss Claretha Butts Hargreaves. Hello Claretha, how you doing? Representing Daytona Beach, Florida. Mr. Laroma Beatty, representing Daytona Beach, Florida, out of Spruce Creek High School, former athlete. And that's going to wrap it up for the shout outs. In the meantime, between time, you're locked in with the WILROC. Back to the WILROC Show.
Check out The WILROC Show, Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. That's right, The WILROC Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The WILROC Show.
The WILROC Show is on.
Give blessings to everybody, the blind, the crippled, and the crazy.
Did you know? Did you know the giant squid has the biggest eyes of any animal?
Did you know?
Did you know 11% of people are left-handed?
Did you know?
Did you know unless food is mixed with saliva, you can't taste it?
The WILROC Show is on and live.
No good bushwhacking barracuda.
Watch out, mister. Here comes the twister. Yes, I'm the human tornado. I chain down thunder and handcuff lightning. I'm so damn strong, it's sometimes frightening. I grabbed the star traveling 1,000,000 miles a minute and slowed it down to the state speed limit. Yes, I'm the human tornado.
Tune in to the WILROC Show, Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m., right here.
On Facebook Live, The WILROC Show.
On YouTube, Instagram, Periscope at _WLRC.
And on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, streaming live at crrfm.com.
That's the WILROC Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more.
It's the WILROC Show, Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
On YouTube, Instagram, Periscope at _WLRC.
And on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, streaming live at crrfm.com.
Hey. Well. Makes me feel so good, y'all. I got cabin fever, y'all. Bad. It down. Yes, yes, and yes again. Funk anxiety too. My funk anxiety has been anxiety has been at its peak since I've been locked in. Since I've been hibernating. Goodness gracious. But yes, 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 and yes again, y'all. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC show. I'm your shooter, the WILROC here. Okay. Today's topic is viruses. Ooh, the virus got us hostage right now. Got your ass in the house. Can't go to work. Can't do nothing. Like I always say, and I'm going to always say, I'm not afraid of the virus. I'm afraid of what's being done in the name of the virus. What the virus comes with. Ooh, the liberties that's taken. Ooh. All right. But anyway, today's topic is viruses. Virus. Let me see. I'm going to go over a little bit of the history of virus, okay? Right. Louis Pasteur. Let me turn this down. Now, Louis Pasteur was unable to find a causative agent for rabies and speculated about a pathogen too small to be detected by microscopes. In 1884, the French microbiologist Charles Chamberlain invented the Chamberlain filter, or the Pasteur-Chamberlain filter, with pores small enough to remove all bacteria from a solution passed through it. Now, in 1892, the Russian biologist Dmitri Ivanovsky, I said going over some of this earlier, used this filter to study what is now known as the tobacco mosaic virus. Crushed leaf extracts from infected tobacco plants remain infectious even after filtration. Okay, to remove the bacteria. Now, Ivanovsky suggested the infection might be caused by a toxin produced by bacteria, but did not pursue the idea. At the time, it was thought that all infectious agents could be retained by filters and grown on a nutrient medium. This was part of the germ theory of disease back then. Now, in 1898, the Dutch microbiologist Martinus Beijerinck. Okay, I don't speak Dutch good, but I hope I'm saying it right. Beijerinck. Anyway, he repeated the experiments and became convinced that the filtered solution contained a new form of infectious agent. He observed that the agent multiplied only in cells that were dividing, but as his experiments did not show that it was made of particles. He called it a contigium vivum fluidum. That's what he called it. Contigium vivum fluidum. One more time. He called it a contagium vivum fluidum. All right. It's a soluble living germ. And reintroduced the word virus. That's who invented the word virus. Okay. That's where virus came from. All right. Homeboy. What's his last name? Beijerinck. Yeah, his name was Beijerinck. Hey, Beijerinck. He was Dutch. His name was Martinus Beijerinck. He created the word virus. Now, Beijerinck maintained that viruses were liquid in nature. In theory, later discredited by Wendell Stanley, who proved they were particulate. You go and you see this fine mist. They're particulate. You see that mist. It's fine particles. Yeah. In the same year, Friedrich Loeffler and Paul Frosch passed the first animal virus through a similar filter. Amphovirus, the agent of foot and mouth disease. They did that. And I'm just going over some history of viruses. Okay, it might sound all corny and stuff, but you might learn something. Take some of these names. Take some of these viruses. They're very simple topics. Okay, just go to Google, Schmoogle, Google, and you can get it done. You know what I'm saying? Have your kids look at it. They ain't got nothing to do. But better hurry up before they make them go back to school. Because I know y'all want them to go back to school. Better hurry up and get them to look up some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, some of this stuff, virus. Go into it. Some of them might want to be biologists one day. All right. Now, in the early 20th century, the English bacteriologist Frederick Tort. His name was Frederick Tort. You know Frederick Tort, them. Mom, their daddy used to fix cars over there. I mean, anyway. Frederick Tort discovered a group of viruses that infect bacteria, now called bacteriophages, okay, or called phages or phages, however you want to pronounce it. For all you scientists, correct me if I'm wrong. And the French-Canadian microbiologist Felix de Herel described viruses that, when added to bacteria on an agar plate, would produce areas of dead bacteria. He accurately diluted a suspension of these viruses and discovered that the highest dilutions, the lowest virus concentrations, rather than killing all the bacteria, formed discrete areas of dead organisms. Pushed them to the side. Counting these areas and multiplying by the dilution factor allowed him to calculate the number of viruses in the original suspension. Okay, he did that. Okay, now this is what's going to come to the head. Phages, he was heralded as a potential treatment of diseases such as typhoid and cholera, but their promise was forgotten with the development of penicillin. You know, Africans and people had that stuff already, but they synthesized it, I guess. The development of bacterial resistance to antibiotics has renewed interest in the therapeutic use of bacteriophages or bacteriophages. All right, I'm just going over a little history. Real quick, one more. By the end of the 19th century, viruses were defined in terms of their infectivity, their ability to pass filters, and their requirement for living hosts, bodies. Now, viruses had been grown only in plants and animals. In 1906, Ross Granville Harrison invented a method for growing tissue in lymph. And in 1913, E. Stanhart, C. Israeli, and R.A. Lambert used this method to grow a vaccinia virus in fragments of guinea pig coronal tissue. In 1928, H.B. Maitland and M.C. Maitland grew vaccinia virus in suspensions of minced hen's kidneys. This method was not widely adopted until the 1950s, when poliovirus was grown on a large scale for vaccine production. Look, people don't know that all viruses have a patent. Yes, coronavirus has a patent. Corona 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. They all have patents. Some say that George Soros, they come out of one of George Soros' Chinese plants, and they trying to get the orangutan out of power with that. But boy, so many conspiracy theories about viruses. Well, we're going to get it. That's another thing. Another breakthrough came in 1931 when the American pathologist Ernest Williams Goodpasture, got a name, and Alice Miles Woodruff grew influenza and several other viruses in fertilized chicken eggs. They grew influenza. They grew the flu. Okay, in 1949, John Franklin Enders, Thomas Weller, and Frederick Robbins grew poliovirus in cultured human embryo cells. They grew it. Understand? It didn't pop up. They made it. Okay? The first virus to be grown without using solid animal tissue or eggs was the poliovirus. Tore our asses up back in the days. Now, this work enabled Jonas Salk to make an effective polio vaccine. But you killed everybody. Why you even made it? If it's gonna kill everybody, why you made the doggone virus, and then we gotta make a vaccine for it? It's just like this. They create the chaos and then they solve it. Just like this right here. What's going on with this coronavirus thing? This common cold or this flu? But anyway, I'm gonna get some music. I'll be right back with some more history. More history of viruses. And I'm gonna have a little bit of let's see. How about host defense mechanisms? Host defense mechanisms. Something that can show you how to strengthen yourself up to block it. The viruses. Okay, today's topic is virus. I'll be right back. This is the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC. I'll play some music here, some more music, and I'll be back with some more on this topic. All right, just joke, baby, joke. I know you got coronavirus. I'm gonna have some fried seagull wings. I shot 2 of them back there. I don't know what they was doing over here. I was hungry. It was quarantine. Anyway, all right, I'll be right back. Talking about yourself.
The WILROC Show is... The WILROC Show is on.
I keep dwelling on the past, babe. Know what I need? Yeah. I need some real good loving, 'cause I'm troubled by the things that I see. Ooh, I need some real good loving. Ain't nobody been around here loving on me.
It's better to love and then lost than never to love at all. If that was true, I wouldn't be drinking this alcohol. Every relationship failed or take a toll on you, especially when you had holes and area codes on you. Is it easier to erase my memories at a point when most of my past women became my enemies? Some on the fence, some befriended me, but when we see each other, it's gonna be some weird energy. I'm sorry that we couldn't make it work. Believe in your heart, I never intended to make it hurt. Now they see me on the blogs with my new girl. Friends talking about that's supposed to be you, girl.
I need some real good loving, 'cause I'm troubled by the things that I see. Ooh, I need some real good loving. Ain't nobody been around here loving on me.
I got an empty hole in my chest. How do I feel it? Somebody give a prescription. I guess I gotta learn to live with regrets. Pay for mistakes and your exes take a commission. But what's a percent off the top when you hit the bottom? After you break up, wondering how to live without them. Need solutions, less problems, 'cause if love will drive you crazy, I belong in the insane asylum. Hear the rain, feel the pain inside. Kinda lost, need someone to guide. There's nothing worse than feeling alone, but I'll admit to feeling better when I'm hearing this song and go.
I need some real good loving, 'cause I'm troubled by the things that I see. Ooh, I need some real good loving. I don't mind, only you forever, and I don't mind. I don't mind. Would you be my friend? I will love you forever, and I don't mind. Only you tight every night. I don't mind. Only you forever, and I don't mind. Only you tight in the night. Lean on me when you feel lonely. Lean on me, you can dream on me. I can be the type of man for you, some will never be. Be my queen and I will be your king. I wanna show you the world like you never seen. Take your places, girl, you never been. I wanna whisper in your ears while the birds them sing so sweet. Would you be my friend? I will love you forever, and I don't mind. Only you tight every night. I don't mind. Only you forever, and I don't mind. Only you tight in the night. While I strive for greatness, loyal woman by my side. Love like that is so hard to find. A woman like you with love in your heart, may have to keep you close to mine. Glad to hold you, glad to touch you, glad to make you feel right. got to hold you, got to touch you, making love all night. Would you be my friend? I will love you forever, and I don't mind holding you tight every night. Don't mind holding you forever, and I don't mind holding you tight in the night. Lean on me when you feel lonely. Lean on me, you can dream on me. I can be the type of man for you, so will never be. Be my queen and I will be your king. I wanna show you the world.
I am here, you are there, we are everywhere.
Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. Let's go get 'em. As soon as we get up out this club, girl, I wanna take you to my bedroom. As soon as you get in this car, let your seat back, girl, I'm gonna zoom. Girl, you belong to me, I belong to you. Once we leave the club, got some things we can do. Your body's so amazing, got a nigga craving. So gon' drop it low, baby, I can use the entertainment. Do it slow. You don't know what you do to me. Bring it back some more. You know it's turn me on and I can't wait till we leave. Club gon' close in a minute, baby. Are you rolling? Let's take one more shot, baby. I'm going. You know I wanna get you in my bed tonight. Girl, I promise I'ma do your body right. I don't wanna leave lonely. I don't wanna sleep lonely. I don't wanna be lonely. No, not tonight. I want you to be lonely. I don't want you to sleep lonely. I don't wanna be lonely. No, not tonight. Come on, but just step into my room, girl. Step into my room, girl. Special just for you, girl. Special just for you. And I really can't wait for you to get it. No, just relax. Let me end up in it. See, I'ma give you what you want. Guaranteed to turn you on. No phones will be ringing. No. And I promise to do everything that your body desires. Girl, yes I do. Are you rolling? Let's take one more shot, girl. I'm going. You know I wanna get you in my bed tonight. Girl, I promise.
Come one, come all.
Check out The Will Rock Show.
Sundays 6 to 9 p.m. on Facebook Live, The WILROC Show, and on Twitter @_WLRC.
Streaming online at crrradio.com and
Also on Twitch, on YouTube, Instagram, Periscope @_WLRC.
That's The Will Rock Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more.
The WILROC Show is on.
Hello, everybody. It's the Dog Man. How y'all doing? What are y'all doing on Sunday night? Well, y'all need to be listening to the WILROC Show. Good friend of mine. See ya.
It's not getting out and confronting and fighting a man on the street because right now he's got power and he's gonna win. What we got to do, we got to get our minds together.
Today's word. We're living in a culture where they say the Bible is man-made and full of contradictions, but rap lyrics are treated as gospel truth, quoted and recited as a guide on life. Be blessed beyond measure.
listen to The WILROC Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, and all types of music, special guests, and a lot more. The WILROC Show,
Sundays 6 to 9 p.m.
Yes, yes, and yes again, y'all. You're sure the WILROC. Today's topic is viruses. Viruses, yeah. We on the right now. The virus got us under lock. They got us under lock and key. The virus got us in the chokehold right now. Yes, it does. The virus has us in the chokehold. Has us in lockdown. Like I say, I'm not worried about the virus. I'm worried about what they're doing in the name of the virus. Say that over and over. Now, I'm going over some history of viruses. All right, when I left, I'm going for some more for you. Let me see what I got here. Let me go over. Look at the first images of viruses were obtained upon the invention of the electron microscopy. Okay, electron microscopy. The microscopy. Yeah, microscope. In 1931, by the German engineers Ernst Ruska and Max Knoll. In 1935, American biochemist and virologist Wendell Meredith Stanley examined that tobacco mosaic virus, and he examined the tobacco mosaic virus and found it was mostly made of protein. A short time later, this virus was separated into protein and RNA parts. The tobacco mosaic virus was the first to be crystallized, and its structure could therefore be elucidated in detail, looked at clearly. Okay, the first X-ray diffraction pictures of the crystalline virus was obtained by Bernal and Frankuchen. Bernal and Frankuchen in 1941. Okay, let me see. The second half of the 20th century concerning viruses was the golden age of virus. There was a golden age of virus discovery too. And most of the documented species of animal, plant, and bacterial viruses were discovered during these years. In 1957, equine artervirus, horse artery virus, and the cause of bovine virus, diarrhea. Oh man, that's a pestivirus was discovered back then. 1957, bovine virus that was discovered. 1963, the hepatitis B virus was discovered by Baruch Bloomberg. And in 1965, Howard Tiemann described the first retrovirus. Reverse transcriptase, that's the enzyme that retroviruses use to make DNA copies their RNA, was the first described in 1970. Now, independently by Tiemann and David Baltimore, they found that. Now, in 1983, Luc Montagnier's team and the Pasteur Institute in France first isolated the retrovirus now called HIV in 1983. In 1989, Michael Houghton's team in the Chiron Corporation discovered hepatitis. Okay, and viruses are found wherever there's life and have probably existed since living cells first evolved. The origin of viruses is unclear because they do not form from fossils. So molecular techniques are used to investigate how they arose. Try to find out where they come from. Try to see how they come out. All right. And in addition, viral genetic material occasionally integrates into germline of host organisms by which they can be passed on virtually to offsprings of the host or for many generations. So it can keep generating, keep going. Now this provides an invaluable source of information for paleovirologists. God, that's to trace back ancient viruses. Okay, paleovirology, old viruses that have existed up to a million years ago. And there are three main hypotheses that aim to explain the origins of viruses. And I'm going to skip that. I'm going to just go over some. I guess the regressive hypothesis, the cellular origin hypothesis, and the co-evolution hypothesis. I'm going to go over that later. Okay? Okay? We got Bob with that later. I'm going to come back. I'm going to play some music again. Go right back. Come right back. It's a quick one. A quick little set here. I'm going to go out. I'm going to come back with the host defense mechanisms. Host defense mechanisms. The body's first line of defense against viruses. We're gonna go into that, okay? All right, I just want to shoot that little information to you. Okay, be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, y'all. WILROC Show.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Isn't that lovely?
shot. Yo, Mr. Larry. This is for you. Watch this. There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. Lord, there's a red house over yonder. Lord, that's where my baby stays. I ain't been home to see my baby in 99 and one half days. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. Lord, the key will unlock the door. Wait a minute, something's wrong. Lord have mercy, the key will unlock the door. Thomas, something going on here. I got a bad, bad feeling. My baby, she don't live here no more. But that's all right. I still got my guitar. Yeah. That's all right. I still got music. Well, I hope I can reach it. I feel mighty good tonight. Oh, yeah. Now watch this. Well, I might as well go way back over yonder. Way back across the hills. Yeah, that's what I better do. That's what I'm going to do. Lord, I might as well go way back over yonder. Way back where I get most of my thrills. Check it out. Cause if my baby don't love me no more, I know her sister will. What she say?
dies about that. Some others dies about that. Everybody fighting about a spoon. That spoon, that spoon, that.
The WILROC Show.
Nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Nothing. The police aren't who you think they are. The sheriff is not who you think he is. Banks do not do what you think they do. Governments don't operate anywhere near the way you think they do. And that's why today, when you look at what's going on in the world today, none of it makes any sense. It's all crazy. It makes no sense at all. Seems very destructive. But actually, in point of fact, you don't know how the system works. It's working perfectly fine. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And the people, the masses, are entertained with television and alcohol and drugs, and the wealthy continue to get wealthy. And so it's working perfectly fine once you understand how the world really works, and nothing works the way you think it does.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation.
Here to tell you something that's informative, that can help you, can motivate you, and can elevate you, even in the walks of your life.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
Hey.
The WILROC.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
Sing it, children.
The WILROC.
Oh, wow.
The WILROC.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
Hey.
The WILROC.
Well.
The WILROC.
Sing it, y'all.
The WILROC.
Oh, sing it.
The WILROC.
The WILROC Show.
Yes. Oh. Okay, yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. This is the stress hour, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is the stress hour. I call it the stress hour. I have my co-host, Hollywood Swinger, come in. She's the most beautiful one. And I know these are some trying times right now for everybody out there on the earth. Everybody's in quarantine, lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Some people essential. I think Hollywood is essential. She says she essential. Hollywood is essential. So we're going to see how she does today. I want you guys to welcome the beautiful one, Miss Hollywood. And I mean, when I say Hollywood, I mean Hollywood swaggin', baby. Are you there, Hollywood?
There go my theme song, hey.
Get down. Hey, hello, Hollywood.
How's everyone doing this lockdown with COVID-19?
Oh, man, I'm hanging in there, Hollywood. I'm hanging in there, you know.
I don't get to see you, WILROC, so you know that's kind of bad because I don't get to see you like I normally would.
Yeah, I used to be outside. They got me locked down, quarantined. I'm in quarantine.
What's that song? I'm locked up. They won't let
me out. Locked up in quarantine. That's what I got there. I got there right there. I'm locked up in quarantine. Yeah.
Quarantine.
Yeah, I'm in quarantine.
Yeah. So what's going on with you, WILROC? How's everything?
I'm hanging in there trying to hurry up for them to let them open up, unlock the gates now. Come on now. Let the hounds out.
Well, I don't know if they're going to do that anytime soon, how it's looking. So at least they opened up some of these beaches. I don't know if I agree with all of that, though. I still think this virus is still too rampant right now. So
you know what, Hollywood? You know, the orangutan opened the gates for, you know, people think that he controls the states, but he controls the feds. So he said the feds opened up the first of next month, and he allowed the states and the counties or whatever, if you guys want to open up, you can. It's up to y'all now. Now you're going to see who's going to try to milk it. Some people are going to try to milk the virus. Now, I'm telling you, he said you can open it up before the deadline. And it's up to individual states after that. Now, you got to watch out for this governors now. See, you can see which state's going to milk because their governors ain't going to open the gates. Oh, excuse me. And states.
Well, I mean, they're trying to look out for their people, right? That virus ain't no joke. I mean, it's so new, we don't know much about it.
Right, so. But how long? But the thing is, how long we gonna be locked down behind this virus? To next year? It's gonna have to open. The gate's gonna have to open.
As long as these people keep dying from it, they got to get it under control.
Hollywood, see, you saying that you going to work?
Young people dying too. They just people, older people.
Hollywood, you going?
This thing has no it's not prejudice or bias against any race, color, creed, age.
Right. But Hollywood, you collecting a check. That sounds good when you got a check in your pocket. Some people ain't getting no check behind this virus. They need to go to work. Okay.
Yeah, but if they got no place to go to work too.
Well,
they work in close proximity. They usually go to work and catch it and all of that stuff.
Child, it's over. It's over. Go, y'all. Take y'all butts back to work. Enough of this virus stuff. Go your butt back out there. Get in the hotels and people got to work. I ain't gonna pay for them not to go to work. You better get your ass out there and go to work now. It's time to go outside and play. Y'all go outside and play, cause it's over now. They done milked this virus enough. They done milked it enough. They done scared up enough people. It's over.
We'll have to agree to disagree on that. As long as all these people keep dying, these numbers are not being fudged.
The numbers are being fudged.
On the new on your boy 45 when he up there, they saying the same thing. These numbers are fictitious. These are real numbers of people dying.
Most of these numbers they have are doctors saying, "How you feel?" I feel like I got a little cold. You got COVID. Next, he died. What he died of? Diarrhea. COVID.
No, that ain't true.
Yes, that's what they do in Hollywood. They fudging the book so they can get some money. That's all it is. It's a money grab now. It's over now. Stop now. It's over. We tired. We're tired of COVID-19. It's over.
WILROC, it's not going to be over.
Hollywood, people die of the flu. Every dog more than COVID. And nobody ain't shutting down the earth over the flu. People going to die every day because they're going to get shot in the head. They're going to shoot themselves for being in the house too much. Go outside and play.
At this rate, WILROC. People are dying hundreds a day.
No, they ain't, Hollywood. And man, out of a big country like that, they ain't dying like that. Man, they got.
Okay.
Man,
we had 700 die alone the other day in New York.
Oh, didn't no 700 people die no COVID-19 in New York in one day.
Okay.
That's a big. Right. If you believe that, you believe Martians eat marshmallows.
They probably do. But they ain't on Mars. I'm here, so I'm watching what they doing here. So how about
man,
they found out eating green marshmallows up there. But right now, we just got to make sure this thing is under control.
It is under control. Everybody else, ain't nobody else got the virus but us now. The whole world laughing. Look at America. Right here swatting flies that ain't there. Crazy. Anyway, how you doing? Anyway, how you doing, Hollywood? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm still sexy, still cute. You know.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I just can't order me no hair now. You know, I'm about to have a fit now.
If you can't order, even if you order some, you got to get it applied. Everybody got to, you got to get it applied to your scalp.
Oh Lord, I'm looking at my hair. Ooh, and Lord, then I need to get these toes done. And I'll be looking around here looking like Sasquatch in a little bit.
I ain't looking like you got Yeti feet. You got Yeti feet. Look at Hollywood feet. You got Yeti feet.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. You know what I'm saying? Okay, ladies and gentlemen out there in the world, if you're listening right now, this is the Stress Hour. This is the hour Hollywood. I get my co-host, the beautiful one, Hollywood. We get away from the topic. Today's topic.
I appreciate you noticing.
Yes. Today's topic is virus. Okay. Today's topic is viruses and viruses that have been around, and we create. Like I say, viruses are. Every virus has a patent, so that means they are man-made. They are made up. Some are not man-made, but some are. The ones we get in our system. But anyhow, what's going on out there, Hollywood? What's going on out there in the earth? Any announcements? Anything else going on there? I mean, ain't nothing happening. I can't go outside.
I think everybody, and don't get me wrong, I really do have empathy because people do need to get back to work. This is worse than almost during the Depression era when people just had nothing. People, I know the companies and mortgages and people like that, they're not going to take the people's house and turn the electricity off and all of that. But without people working, I know it's bad. And people are hurting. So I don't want anybody to think I don't feel the pain. I got it. Unfortunately, though, all these people dying, it's just hard. And then when we do get back, it won't be the norm anymore.
Right.
I heard one governor say that, now you go into restaurants and things, and this was out in California, you're going to see people with masks and gloves on and stuff here, even at restaurants.
They're going to take liberties.
It's going to be a difference, big difference.
In Hollywood, how long you think people gonna stand around here? Okay, I know the virus, everybody's scared. How long you think these companies gonna stand around and say y'all can't pay the water bill and light bill? They gonna fire that thing back up. They got to make some money. They ain't making no money. They gonna rob the government.
Is one of the largest employers in Orlando.
Right.
Orange County, they furloughing people now.
Right.
They've already been closed down.
Right. But then they gonna get a fat check from the government. You know, then they gonna get that fat government check. And a lot of these companies are gonna milk this virus thing. And then this martial law we're under. Whether you like it or not, we have lost liberties so far. We're under martial law. And I don't care about virus, smirus. Let me out the gate, man, please. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not telling you can't go out. You can.
Right.
They're not arresting you or nothing like that.
But then
where you gonna go?
Open up the doggone gates and let folks go to work. Put folks back to work, man. Folks need to get back to work.
Well,
So, you know what I'm saying? Because
they're trying to do that in phases. So in phase 1 supposed to be coming at the end of April. So
phase
the end
1.
of just 10.
I'm gonna tell the landlady I ain't got.
Here now they're opening up beaches back in Florida.
They need to open them up. Open up the beaches.
Yep.
Let people go outside, man. They took the basketball goals down over in Washington Shore and over in Hankins Park. Took the goddamn goals down. What you taking the goals down for?
Because that's not social distancing.
Child, social distance my toenails. You know man. Y'all better start practicing social distancing.
That's why you gotta be locked up, baby.
Man, Corona ain't gonna last in no hot, sweaty basketball players.
Ah, please. How you know? You may have it, don't even have the symptoms. So.
Child, I done had it and snotted mine out way months ago. Child, you crazy. I done drank tea and snotted and boo-boo mine out. Mine gone. I don't know what they talking about. Had mine already.
No, you did
and
not.
I did have it. I had it about 2 months ago. I was terrible.
Oh, you had Rona?
I had Rona. Rona had me. Boy, had me in the Yokomono. But I came up out that thing. So I'm good. I ain't studying that. I had mine.
So you got the antivirus now. You got it.
I'm good. I don't know about y'all. I know other people had it. All my homeboy had about 4 or 5 people had it before that. And people had it. It's just they finna make up. It's political now. It ain't studying. They ain't studying, y'all. They want power and money. That's what they want now. That's what it's about. Power and money. They'll let you stay in the street and die of starvation, but now they so concerned about the infection. Child, please. Anyhow. Yeah, they don't care no about that.
You got that off your breast?
I got it off your breast. I have a chest, Hollywood. I don't have a breast. I have a chicken chest, okay? Oh, Hollywood, you're so special. I love you so much.
I love you.
Yeah. Nah, Hollywood. Anyhow. We just like I said, ladies and gentlemen out there, me and Hollywood, you chop it up a little bit. Hollywood, I think I'm going on and end it here. Thank you for coming in and sit with me a little bit, Miss Hollywood Swinging. You don't have any announcements? I guess ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening.
I was gonna say ain't no haps for the haps.
Ain't no haps.
Unless you're gonna have a virtual party.
Child,
I know they said the governor's closing down the school for the rest of the year. In the
school
year. And I just feel really bad for the seniors and juniors who can't go to prom and who really cannot have an actual graduation. I know they were looking at a virtual graduation, but you know, some people are saying that if we're back open by the summer, then they'll let the seniors graduate then. So
yeah.
You just feel kind of bad. You know what I'm saying? You work so hard.
The year of nothing. It's the year of nothing right here. 2020 was the year of nothing. Nothing happened.
2020 is a year that will never be forgotten, though. I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
we lost everything. We lost a big. 2020 is like 2011 when they bombed Twin Towers.
They said
because
more people have died than they did now than they did in
but I know
9/11.
But I know the Satanists are having a grand time, and also they're taking away liberties ever so slightly. They're taking them away, boof. Right now, this is.
You're not going to disagree on that because
right.
I don't see it that way.
I think this is a social experiment and a psychological experiment, and amongst other things too. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go over my regular stresses. I go over this every weekend. I'm going to be fast.
Say it again. These are the rules of the Real Rock and Real Rock alone.
Okay, and Hollywood always gives a disclaimer. She says these are the views of the Will Rock and the Will Rock alone.
Right, that's my disclaimer.
I know that's right. That's a disclaimer.
What are some of your things? They're your pet peeves.
Here we go. I'm just gonna run over fast because we finna go. Hey, ready, Hollywood? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. Now, stop sissifying your boys. Stop boyfying your girls. Okay. All right. Now, Watch out for genetically modified foods and organisms. Read labels. Check everything out. See what you put in your kids and inside yourself. Okay? If you like vaccines, take them. If you don't take them. But one thing you should do. Right. So one thing Hollywood agrees with vaccines, I don't. But one thing you should do, either case, is read the literature they give to you and they provide for you and see what they're putting inside your kids and inside yourself. Study that, okay? Watch this. Don't take their word for it.
Did you get vaccinated as a child?
Yeah, I got 2 vaccinations all my whole life. One when I was little and one when I went to the military, and that was it. I ain't get no more stuff put in me since. And I'm all right.
Go ahead, then. All right, go ahead.
All right. Now, anyway, you get the one you can't, your mama make you get one. Because you can't beat them up. Then you go to the military, they make you get one. And so then after that, it was up to me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, right. So, program your own children. It's a good time right now to since the parents are now becoming the teachers and are responsible more so, and then they were all more so now than used to be.
Can I put this out here, parents? Listen, this is a new day and age from the way we were taught growing up. Don't beat your children for everything, please.
Right.
They not gonna know how many apples Johnny had because they ain't had Johnny then. They talking about computers and all of that.
Right.
So don't beat your children because you don't know.
Right.
They gonna probably know a little more than you, so you may have to just go with the virtual schooling or something.
Might be a chance to learn you something, huh? Them children might get.
Don't get mad at the children. Don't get mad at the children. I'm just saying, y'all gotta have a little patience with them, okay?
Yeah, them children might can teach you something nice. Them children might get you some algebra, start you re-up your algebra and your trigonometry and stuff. Cause I ain't do all that stuff. I was just doing 1 + 1 is 2.
What's the highest level you went in math?
I went to algebra. I went to algebra, baby. That's what I went. Algebra embryo.
That's all I'm saying. So parents, when you start looking at them books and them babies,
oh man, I can't help these kids.
Look, if you was in special ed, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Right. And plus, now you appreciate them teachers. The teacher, the teacher teach, you raise. Understand it? The teacher don't raise your kids.
That need to be said again.
Right. The teacher teaches. The parents raise the kids. So the teacher's not the teacher's responsibility to raise your kids. It's their responsibility to teach them.
Not doing what he's supposed to do in school.
Right.
You supposed to check little WILROC.
Right. Right. Because as soon as the teachers.
The teacher done took WILROC's phone.
Right. 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 As soon as the teacher slap your baby across the back of the head. As soon as the teacher slap your baby in the back of the head for not doing his assignment, you want to fight the teacher. But then but you won't do it. But you want the teacher to be responsible for your kid. Nah, baby.
Why you bought your child $1,000 phone anyway?
Right.
And he or she in middle school.
Right.
What they need with $1,000 phone?
I don't know.
They better
make some $1,000 phone calls, I guess. I don't know.
Child, please. Hey, you had $1,000 phone?
No.
Okay.
I got a 25-cent phone.
What you say? I wouldn't say them track phones. I'm just saying. But anyway, I digress. That just burns me up. Your kid can't even spell his name, but you got $1,000 phone bragging. Child, please go ahead, WILROC.
Right.
That's got to be a topic one of these days.
That's right. So you program your own children. Please, let's give you a chance to program your kids, and to give you a chance now to learn something from the kids as well, because they know this stuff and a lot of stuff. You can get stuff back until they get your mind while they doing it now. And also stay away from the gay agenda, transgender agenda. Stay away from that crap. Yes, definitely. And watch out for chemtrails. They're spraying them over our heads. Look up what chemtrails are, and you can see what they are. Look up chemtrails. All right. And also, men and women, females and males, the genders. I guess that's why he's bringing us a little together. So we can start getting along a little better. Let's do that. Jitterbugs, stop shooting each other. Come on, jits. Come on, jits.
Come on, people. Stop killing each other.
All right.
Did you know Keisha Lowe, WILROC?
I think I do. I think I heard that name before.
That was some lady that was killed by the 13-year-old. That's what she was helping to raise last week.
Punk ass
jit. They funeralized her yesterday.
And he killed by the lady who raised old punk ass jit. I'm sorry, Mom. I cussed. I don't cuss. My mom ain't never heard me cuss before, but I had to say old punk ass jits. Say it again. Anyway, this is what I do to relieve my stress. So many stress.
What do you do?
I got all these children. I got child support. I don't even get no stimulus. I don't get no stimulus.
Corona got you down too. Don't do that. that moisture builds up on that lip. You can't do that.
This is what I do to get rid of my stress. This is what I do to get rid of my stress, and I encourage every human blood to do this. Every human body within, every human person within the sound of my voice to do this. Everybody out there, okay? Every human person, you heard that? Every human being.
Every human person.
Every human person, baby. God, I know that's right. Because that corona got me. I'm stir crazy.
That Rona.
It's infecting my mind. But this is what I do to relieve this stress.
What do you do?
And I encourage everybody to go out in the shed and get their fire. Their fire. F-Y-E-F-I-E. P-H-I-E-P-H-Y-E. Fire. F-I. Okay, get your fire. Okay? And get your clock, the biggest ones. The clocks. The clocks. Latch apps. Ooh, get the latch apps. I won't meet one. But anyway, this is what I encourage every red-blooded human to do on the earth. On the earth.
What do you do?
You ready, Hollywood? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
On this certain medium, I'm going to cut the camera off because I don't want to go to the chain gang.
Yeah, please do, because we ain't got the money for the chain gang.
I know that's
right. I don't right now. I got to put in the commentary for you.
I know that's right. This is what I encourage every red-blooded human to do on the earth, to get rid of their stress. This is what I do. It's my favorite thing to do. It's so American. And here I go. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Will Rock. I'm ready.
Rip off some shots. Come shots, boy. Shots. I shoot Rona at the devil. I ain't lying. I don't play. I don't.
The WILROC Show is on.
I put my finger in the ground and turn the whole world around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Motivated. Dedicated.
Parlate tra di voi.
I got 6. That's all there is.
6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 6.
He got 6. I put mine with his, and we got 12.
6 times 2 is 12. 2 times 6.
I got 6. You got 6. She got 6. We got 18 all together, if we can get them all together.
6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 6.
I got 6 in my right hand, 6 in my left hand, 6 on my head. You got 6 in your pocket. Put them all on the floor. That's 24.
6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 6.
I got 6 red hens. They laid 5 eggs each. All the eggs hatched out and the yard was full of 30 little chicks.
6 times 5 is 30. 5 times 6.
One fine day, they all started in to lay. I got 36 eggs and I took them in the house and I put them in boxes. 6 eggs each, 6 boxes.
Oh, 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 6.
Going to the candy store. I take 6 of these and 6 of those and 6 of them and 6 of the others. And also 6 of the red and 6 of the white and 6 of the blue. I put them in one bag. That's 42.
6 times 7 is 42.
7 times 6.
Oh, I'm throwing down that, picking up 6. I made 8 tricks and then this the leg.
6 times 8 is 48. 8 times 6. 9 hungry men had $6 each.
Oh.
And that's 54 bucks, but they were out of luck. 54 bucks won't buy dinner downtown, not for 9. Then there were 6 hungry men. They had $9 each.
Yeah.
And they went downtown and the waiter said, sit down. Oh, it makes a big difference how you spread it around.
6 times 9 is 54. 9 times 6.
See that prince over there, the one with the fuzzy hair. He's got 6 rings on every finger. He don't wash no dishes, not with 60 diamonds.
6 times 10 is 60. 10 times 6.
He brought along 11 camels. Ain't that nice?
Ain't that nice?
Each one loaded down with 6 casks of oil and spice. Brought quite a price.
6 times 11 is 66. 11 times 6.
He had 12 wives. You better be rich. Each one had 6 kids, 6 children each.
6 times 12 is 72. 12 times 6.
But me, I got 6.
I got 6.
That's all there is.
That's all there is.
6 times 1 is 6. 1 times 6.
1 times 6.
I got 6.
I got 6.
That's all there is.
That's all there is.
this day with Miss Sheree.
Today is April the 19th. The ABC TV network began in 1948. In 1994, Rodney King was awarded $3,800,000 in compensation of police beating. My thought to remember is, prayer is when you talk to God, and meditation is when you listen to God. I'd like to give a shout out to all the first-time listeners of the WILROC Show. Thank you.
On this day with Miss Sheree.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
I'm the one that killed Monday and whooped Tuesday and put Wednesday in the hospital. Called up Thursday to tell Friday not to bury Saturday on Sunday. I'm the one that had the elephants roosting in trees and all the ants wearing BBD.
Good evening. This is 1J Shut-Eye Moment. The first shout out to Walt Wolf, Marvin Morris, Willie Butts, JJ Black, hey JJ, Andrew Jefferson, my main man, Minister Andrew Jefferson, Shirley Owens, Vic Johnson, and Charles Burns. The special shout out goes to Miss Claritha Butts Hargreaves. Hello Claritha, how you doing? Representing Daytona Beach, Florida. Mr. Laroma Beatty, representing Daytona Beach, Florida, out of Spruce Creek High School, former athlete. And that's going to wrap it up for the shout outs. In the meantime, between time, you're locked in with the WILROC. Back to the WILROC Show. The WILROC Show.
This can get confusing because a whole lot of people think the Africans created a religion. Don't ever charge this crime to the Africans. I'm using my words advisedly. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam have been turned into murder cults because once they emerged, they began to be used to justify the murder of other people. Christianity said if he's an infidel, he has no soul, and it's all right to murder him, it's all right to enslave him. Judaism said if he's not of our faith, it's all right. Islam said if he's not of our faith, we can put him to the sword. The Africans created an overall spirituality and a God of love. These foreigners who misunderstood African spirituality created gods of vengeance and created what I call a carbon copy of African spirituality. I am not less religious, I am more, because I say examine the carbon copies and entertain the idea of going back to the original. I didn't say change God. I didn't say change churches. I said change concepts, change approaches. Stay where you are, but look at it in a different way, because the Africans created an overall spirituality where all life was under God, was a manifestation of God. And he did not have a weekend religion. He had a religion that was operational on his life every single day of the week. He did not have to build a temple with a whole massive space for praying because he could pray anywhere. Akhenaten, who is accused of giving the world monotheism, and that's not true, and the Jews who said they gave the world monotheism, and that's not true. Monotheism, the concept of the oneness of God, was here all along. Akhenaten never said he gave the world monotheism. All Akhenaten did was to deal with the corrupt priesthood of his day that was restricting the movement of people based on the fact that if you go in a certain area, you're not under protection of God. Because I'm the one that controls the message of God. All Akhenaten said that God was omnipresent. God was omnipotent. God was everywhere. God was in the wind. If you want to pray, pray to the wind. God was in the tree. God was in a lowly cockroach. But most important, God was in you. You look inside of yourself.
I'll be back, fellas. I'm going to get some beer.
Hey, WILROC.
Yeah, what's up?
I like that TV, man. What kind is it?
Oh, that's the Unshiba 7500. Man, they got 75-inch screen, DVD player, 3D capability, VHS, internet, satellite hookup, the works.
How much did it cost you?
I paid $250 for it.
$250?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from the Basis Bargain Basement.
The Basis Bargain Basement?
Yeah, the Basis Bargain Basement. It's on the corner of Good Hope Road and Bums Avenue. You better hurry up and go down there because they change locations a lot. Basis Bargain Basement. No refunds, no checks, and subject to relocation at any time.
Listen to The WILROC Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics and all types of music, special guests, and a lot more. The WILROC Show,
Sundays 6 to 9 p.m.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
I got a show! I have a show!
100 years of delay have passed since President Lincoln freed the slaves, yet their heirs, their grandsons, are not fully free. They are not yet freed from the bonds of injustice. They are not yet freed from social and economic oppression. And this nation, for all its hopes and all its boasts, will not be fully free until all its citizens are free. This is one country. It has become one country because all of us and all the people who came here had an equal chance to develop their talents. We cannot say to 10% of the population that you can't have that right, that your children can't have the chance to develop whatever talents they have.
The WILROC Show is... The WILROC Show is on.
Lord, get down, get down, get down. Come on, do it. Hey, come on, Corona now. Ow, come on, I need to scratch my back. That's why I'm doing it. Ow, get up. Yes, and yes again, y'all. I got funk anxiety. Ooh, and that does something to it too. That activates it right there. It does. Especially I've been in the house. I've been quarantined too. Lord, everything, it's so funky to me. Yes again, y'all. Today's topic is, it's the WILROC Show. I'm your show, the WILROC. I got funk anxiety right now. And today's topic is viruses. Yeah, viruses. I'm on YouTube. Instagram, the WILROC Show on Facebook Live, you know what I'm saying? Donald Wilcox on Facebook. Ooh. Get on down. And also on Periscope and Twitter at _WLRC and on Twitch. Sorry, I left the microphone. Excuse me, it was getting off too bad. Can't do it with my eyes closed. Today's topic is viruses. Do you have viruses? Have you had a virus? We all have had viruses, full of viruses. But anyway, today's topic is viruses. I'm your truth, the WILROC. Excuse my funk anxiety. I went overboard a little bit. Sorry. It was so good to me. Golly, got me shining. But anyway, I'm going to go over some, let me see. The body's first line of defense against viruses is the innate immune system. Now, this comprises of cells and other mechanisms that defend the host from infection and in a non-specific manner. Host defense mechanisms, what it is. It is. Now, this means that the cells in the innate system recognize and respond to pathogens in a genetic way. Okay? But unlike the adaptive immune system, it does not confer long-lasting or protective immunity to the host. All right? Now, RNA interference is an important innate defense against viruses. Okay, many viruses have a replication strategy that involves double-stranded RNA and dsRNA, and when such a virus infects a cell, it releases its RNA molecule or molecules, which immediately bind to a protein complex called a dicer that cuts the RNA into smaller pieces. A biochemical pathway, the RISC, the risk complex, is activated, which ensures cell survival by degrading the viral mRNA. And it's a little bit over my head too, but you know, I understand what it's saying. But anyway. Now, when the antibodies can contribute to be antibodies can continue to be an effective defense mechanism even after viruses have managed to gain entry to the host cell. Okay, a second defense of vertebrates against, or goodness gracious, I got tongue tied. I'm gonna untie my tongue. Okay. All right. A second defense of vertebrates against viruses is called cell-mediated immunity and involves immune cells known as T cells. And the body cells constantly display short fragments of their proteins on the cell surface. And if a T cell recognizes a suspicious viral fragment there, the host cell is destroyed by killer T cells, and the virus-specific T cells proliferate. They go away. Now, cells such as the macrophage, I don't know if I'm saying it right, are specialists at the antigen presentation. Okay, they bad. Anyway, I ain't gonna go into that. Not all virus infections produce a protective immune response in this way. HIV evades the immune system by constantly changing the amino acid sequence of the proteins on the surface of the virion. This is known as escape mutation, as the viral epitopes escape recognition by the host immune response. It keeps changing so it won't pick it up. So it's hard for the T cells to fight them. Because they can't pick them, they keep changing. And that's wild, that's crazy. That's wild. Now, you know, because viruses are vital, because viruses use vital metabolic pathways within host cells to replicate, they are difficult to eliminate without using drugs that cause toxic effect to the host cells in general. Now, the most effective medical approaches to viral diseases are vaccinations to provide immunity to infection, and antiviral drugs that selectively interfere with viral replication. Okay, and I'm going to go over some prevention and treatment of viruses. Okay, what about one of the prevention and treatment of viruses is vaccines, vaccinations. That's what they say. Me, I'm totally against putting the virus in me. I'll just fight it when it get in me. I'll fight it. I'm not finna put it in me. But vaccination is cheap and effective, and that's a cheap and effective way of preventing infections by viruses. Now, I'm going too fast. Now, vaccines were used to prevent viral infections long before the discovery of the actual viruses. Now, their use has resulted in a dramatic decline in morbidity, death, illness, or mortality. Morbidity means illness, and mortality, death, associated with viral infections such as polio, measles, mumps, and rubella. Now, smallpox infections have been eradicated, they say. Now, vaccines are available to prevent other 13 viral infections of humans, and more are used to prevent viral infections of animals. And vaccines can consist of live, attenuated, or killed viruses, or viral proteins. They're called antigens. Live vaccines contain weakened forms of the virus, which do not cause the disease, but nonetheless confer immunity. Such viruses are called, they're called attenuated. Live vaccines can be dangerous. Live vaccines can be dangerous when given to people with a weak immunity. That's right, because you got a weak immunity, you put that stuff in them, boom, they die from that stuff you just put in them. That's why I'm scared of it. I know my immune system is great, but I know I'm not taking a chance, Bubba. Sorry. Not doing it. Not doing it. Okay. And I'm going over some different types of ways to prevent and treat and prevent. What about antiviral drugs? All right. Antiviral drugs are often nucleoside analogs, fake DNA building blocks, what they are, which viruses mistakenly incorporate into their genomes during replication. The life cycle of the virus is then halted because the newly synthesized DNA is inactive. This is because these analogs lack the hydroxyl groups, which along with phosphorus atoms link together to form the strong backbone of the DNA molecule. Hepatitis C is caused by an RNA virus. In 80% of people infected, the disease is chronic, and without treatment, they are infected for the remainder of their lives. All right. This is now an effective. There is now an effective treatment that uses nucleoside analog drug what's called ribavirin, combined with interferon. It's funny, when I was a jit, we was in Miami. My mom was going to the University of Miami. This Japanese kid. We had all kind of people out there playing kickball. And when somebody interfered, he used to say, interferon! I knew what it was, but it was funny. Anyway, yeah. Oh, wow. All right, okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. And we're gonna come back with some infections in other species, other animals and plants, and what they get and how they handle that. We're gonna come back with that, okay? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Today's topic is viruses. All right, let me see what else. Yeah, viruses infect all cellular life, and although viruses occur universally, each cellular species has its own specific range that often infect only that species. Some viruses, called satellites, can replicate only within cells that have already been infected by another virus. And we're going to come back with some animal viruses and some plant viruses, and some bacterial viruses and some archaea viruses, and the role in aquatic ecosystems that viruses do play. Yes, I'm going to have some shrew poppers. I'm going to take a break now. You know the shrew, like mold. Some mold poppers, and maybe some some pulled sow bug. You know, I'll be right back. Talking with yourselves. I was thinking about having a little antlion and rice, but I'll be back. It's too hard to catch. Talking amongst yourselves. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, a little music. WILROC Show. I'm your truth, the WILROC. Get done. Lord, the funk has got me. Yes, it does.
The WILROC Show is on.
Can you feel that? Huh? Can you feel it? Can you feel that? Huh? Can you feel it? How does the world longer the day? Easy make a money, so don't stay. Trying to come wild when I pray. Show me the way. Yeah. The harder the work, well, the longer the day. Easy they come, but it sure don't stay. Trying to cope while when I pray to my
I say hello to my people, hello to the day. I watch the world on wheels, hit the yellow and gray. The ones don't work, all the ones don't eat. And once again, I'm from that city where the sun don't sleep. It's time to get live because the terms is breach. Ride the wave like the world is a beach. Learn more, I teach. I was raised by NWA and stay CA. All day, same story, different briefcase. I'm nonchalant to others peddling weight. I got a purpose to serving up and settle my state. Been through it, all of it great. Put the ruler to the movement, all of it straight. Big fish, even calling them bait. One love, one dish, see them all on my plate. I take the lady on a vacate, she call it a date. Now she calling in sick, now she calling in late.
The harder the work, well, the longer the day. Easy they come, but it sure don't stay. Trying to cope while when I pray somebody show me the way. Somebody show me the way. I've been through some pitfalls and knocked it down. Made it through close calls and lost some ground. It's a hell of a price I paid. Somebody show me the way. Somebody show me the way.
The moon tagged the sun in, love to be alive. Feet hit the ground running, butterflies in my stomach like I'm anxious trying to get it. Trying to learn a lot from it on a planet in regression in the loft at the summit. Air is much clearer, catch me on the high road. Some fight to live, others settle for survival. It's your world, you could write the line you live your life on. It's heavy but you're strong, just hold on until that light dawns. It started now, pardon me, we're partying. Escalated, redefining the state of the art again. Celebrated, elevators open up to secret floors. Different rules and secret laws. From the roof you'll see.
Now you got to deal with me, and you got to face the fact that there's no place you can hide, no place you can run.
This is it. We don't rap about the hood or Ave. We just move the currents. Ain't no good or bad in these universes. It's just wood and grass, moon and earthin'. Eclipses, remixes sound like shooting thirstin'. Ask questions last, TVO you can't imagine. You pulling screens, raising curtains, we the main attraction. Swimming, splashing in the shark tank with pen and patents. Invention status, brilliant magic, the villain's masking. We the passion of those staying true. The black pill between the red and blue can't deny the anthems. Undermining where we land is like living under landmines. Phantom. Minutes with a premise. Our image ain't an image, and our vision ain't the vision. Nothing new under the sun, but the second in a minute. And second wasn't meant for the legends and the winners. We amateur beginners, but we veteran in spirit. Gotta find a balance between the higher self and physics. And that's medicine for healing. Beginning is the ending, and the end is the beginning. So feel it, breathe.
Breath aligns with the wind, just as tears echo of the ancient shore. And I grab the key from my pocket as I arrive, humbly at the portal's door. This is the beginning. This is the ending. This is the beginning. This is
the Big Bang, mushroom cloud boom. Change, switch it up, new costume. The king's reign, bust through child womb. You just entertain us in your clown suit. The crowd move like the ground move, Pangea. You better off trying to join us cause you can't beat us. You living life on the edge like Tangier. Morocco, hot solar, don't stand near.
Is there nothing we can do to stop them?
I was at Reader's, right? And this like 12-year-old was making my misto. My shit was made with no love. It just was like watery. And I'm like, you couldn't make my shit with love because you too young to know what love is. Then I put some vodka in it, and now it's fantastic. Yo, home sweet, home run, circling the diamond till the whole team start piling. Studying the craft like class, never have seen the gaslight. Von P features earn you another half mic. Back when the sword was the Bible, Quran, I was planning out with chance at the title. A bond I established, now it's all survival. You killing yourself, feeling yourself like the vinyls. Rap fan writing out CAT scans over these waves. We don't work for free, we owe it to the slaves. Run with triple D's, Don, Dan, and Dave. No bra puns, dog, too easy. I'ma take it back to the essence until I'm on the jet with an ebony with hair like the 70s. Message to the virginaires not feeling this method. Turn it to the red and accept it. They keep talking about things you can't buy, so I'm anti. Man, I can't lie. If I have family that's still on standby, then they get half mine. That contract bind. They keep talking about things they don't do or they won't do or who they close to. Talking that fan, but they don't approach you. Yeah, I chose to, cause I'm supposed to. Man, I'm so East Coast. I love the West, Midwest, and Third Coast, but I'm so East Coast. It's how my sound and how I gets down. Man, I'm so East Coast. Mad love for the West, Midwest, and Third Coast, but I'm so East Coast. I ain't bringing nothing back, I'm bringing it forward. These rappers are horrid. I've already given them enough of my energy, I'll put them in storage. I go to your rewards in the beater and board shorts. Pick up the newest singer and go sleep at the Waldorf. What's the prob? I rap too much, nigga, that's my job. You fap too much, nigga, I'll meet you abroad. I put in my 10K, it's study material if I put out a mixtape. I'm a professional. Soon as I step in the vestibule, that girl think less of you, and now she available. I rap for a better view with foreigner homes. You rap like you still wear Jordan cologne. Foreigner homes, I mean foreigner states. If they are...
Good evening. This is Donna Pilson out of Panama City, Florida, with your Just Breathe segment. This past week, I had a chance to spend some quality time with my husband, just relaxing and taking in some of the beauty of this world. Throughout the week, I saw the sun in the sky during the day, the white clouds, the clear blue waters of the ocean, flowers of multiple colors, different trees. I heard the birds singing in the morning, a full moon at night, frogs croaking, and while I'm not a big fan of frogs or critters, everything just seemed to be in its place and at peace. And I remember thinking how blessed I was to be able to just take a step back and take in the beauty of all that God had created. To get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and appreciate, just like God did, what he had created. I'm sure you know Genesis chapter 1 well, but I just want to remind you that when God took the time to create this world, every now and then after he'd created something specific, he'd take a step back, look at it, and notice that it was good, appreciating his own work. And then after he created male and female in his own image and gave them dominion over fish and fowl and every living thing that moved upon the earth, he stepped back to take it all in. And as verse 31 of chapter 1 says, behold, it was very good. So I just want to encourage you to every now and then get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and take a step back and look at all that God has created and appreciate his beauty, its beauty, just like he did when he created it. And when you do that, be sure to include yourself in that, because when God made you, he looked at you and he said, behold, it is very good. Thank you. This has been Donna Pilson with your Just Breathe segment.
The WILROC Show.
We represent the missing link as black women. The black man has been dissected, examined, the white man, the white woman, and the black child. But it has been us as black women who have never been examined. We have been protected. We have been insulated. We have been kept from any kind of criticism about our personal behavior in the home and outside of the home. And we have been given the false compliment that we are the backbone of the black nation. There is no doubt in any community in this country that the men in those communities are the backbone of their nations. There is no doubt in the white community that the white man is the backbone of his nation. The European, the Buddhist, the Korean, the Japanese, the Hispanic, all of those men are the backbones of their community, and there's no doubt about it. It is only in the black community where those values have been transposed and where they put that burden on us and tell us that we are the backbone of the black community, which is a direct insult to the black man and implies that he don't have no backbone and that his women have to represent him.
The WILROC Show is on.
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
Did you know? Did you know the average person falls asleep in 7 minutes?
Did you know?
Did you know a bear has 42 teeth?
Did you know?
Did you know that most lipsticks contain fish scales?
Take them off, baby. Take them off.
I can't, baby. I can't take them off.
Why not?
I got to go.
You got to go.
Yeah, I got to go listen to the WILROC Show.
The WILROC Show?
Sorry.
The WILROC Show.
Gay people are getting married, folks. Yes. Nasty. Imagine that. 2 women touching on each other's titty balls. Men, barbecue. I like you too, dog. Let's get married, man. It's crazy. That shit is gross.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
Today, I've got to stop and profile like never before. But to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, woo, right here.
Yes, yes, and yes again. Thank you very much for checking out the WILROC Show. Thank you for listening to the WILROC Show. I'm your truly, the WILROC. Okay, today's topic is viruses. 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 We under right now. Viruses got us all in the house. You know, some people say gotta do what they say and just go and just do what they say. Some people saying, man, I ain't studying no virus. Man, I'm go out here. I'm gonna go outside. I ain't studying this. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. People still dying. How you gonna stop prevent death? People gonna kill each other in that house up under them children up under you all the time. Your husband up under you, your wife up under you, gonna kill somebody. But anyway, today's topic is viruses on the WILROC Show. Yeah, on YouTube. Go to YouTube and check it out. I think volume was down, volume was up again. Go check it out. Go to YouTube and like it and stuff like that. And I know the technology will be a little better when the coronavirus gone. You know, everything get a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like it and subscribe to it and all. All right. Now, let me see. Viruses are important pathogens of livestock. Livestock. Diseases such as foot and mouth disease and blue tongue are caused by viruses. Yes. Companion animals such as cats, dogs, and horses, if not vaccinated, are susceptible to serious viral infections. Canine parvovirus is caused by a small DNA virus, and infections are often fatal in puppies. And I know because I lost a lot of puppies to parvo. I gave them parvo shot, but the cats carry parvo diseases, and they carry those diseases. And you have those cats come by them other dogs. Big dogs, older dogs, immune system stronger, they carry parvo. They lick your dog in the mouth, or cat walk by your dog food, or even get by your dog and get on them, and it's done. Sneeze over there by me, right on my lick them all in the lip, and then there you go, you got virus. Parvo. I lost a whole litter of dogs, puppies behind parvo. Well, one was saved, 2 or 3 was saved. Okay, my old dog Douglas, he had it one time. I brought him back to life. I saved him from the jaws of Satan. So my old dog lived to be old age, and he died, but I love him, and I saved him from parvo. Thank you, Sean Green, for giving me that dog. Okay, all right, old Douglas. All right now. Yes, parvo is bad. Now, many viruses coexist harmlessly in their host and cause no signs or symptoms or disease. All right. What about plants? Plant viruses. Now, there are many types of plant virus, of course. Sometimes you can see these people out here with the state. They put these little things on your tree. People say they kill your tree. They kill your tree. I don't know if they kill your tree, but they try to fight viruses from on your plants and stuff. Let me see. Plant viruses. There are many types of plant viruses, but often they cause only a loss of yield, and it's not economically viable to try to control them. Okay. Now, plant viruses are often spread from plant to plant by organisms such as vectors. They're known as vectors. Said that earlier. They are usually insects, but some fungi, or nematode worms, and single-celled organisms have been shown to be vectors. Virus vectors for plants. Now, when control of plants' virus infections is considered economical for perennial fruits. Perennial fruits, for example. Now, efforts are concentrated on killing the vectors and removing alternate hosts such as weeds. Plant viruses cannot infect humans and other animals because they can reproduce only in the living plant cells, not in yours zone. Now, plants have elaborate and effective defense mechanisms against viruses. One of the most effective is the presence of so-called resistant genes. By my lady, a pair of resistance genes. Now, each resistant gene, confers resistance to a particular virus by triggering localized areas of cell death around the infected cell. Okay, they find out, they just go here, I'm gonna kill that little section off, and then it just dies off. Okay, y'all gone. That's all right. Then I grow back some. That's what the plants do. I wish I can do that. Oh, I'm infected. I just shut off that part. It rotting off, it fall off, and then a couple of days later I got another one. I know that's ultra silly how I'm saying it. Yes. Okay. And like I say, each R gene confers resistance to a particular virus by triggering localized areas of cell death around the infected cell, which can often be seen with the unaided eyes as large spots. Large spots is viruses on it, and the plant is shutting it down. Now these stops or spots, this stops the infection from spreading once it does that. Once it dies itself. The RNA interference is also an effective defense in plants. Okay, when they are infected, plants often produce natural disinfectants that kill viruses, such as salicylic acid, nitric oxide, and reactive oxygen molecules. Plant virus particles, or plant virus particles, or virus-like particles, VLPs, virus-like particles, VLPs, have applications in both biotechnology and nanotechnology. They say that chemtrails are nothing but fine particles that fall on you and they can track you. They say they're nanotechnology, getting all in your lungs, all over, everywhere. The capsids of most plants, viruses, are simple and robust structures and can be produced in large quantities either by the infection of plants or by expression in a variety of heterologous systems, plant systems. Now, plant virus particles can be modified genetically and chemically to incapacitate foreign material and can be incorporated into supramolecular structures for use in biotechnology. I need me some supramolecular structure. Yes. What is a bacteria? What are bacterial viruses? What are bacterial viruses? Do you know? Bacterial viruses are a common and diverse group of viruses and are most abundant biological entity in aquatic environments. There are up to 10 times more of these viruses in the oceans than there are bacteria. God dog. Now reaching levels of oh man, that's 250 million bacteriophages per milliliter of salt water. That's a lot of viruses. Now these viruses infect specific bacteria by binding to surface receptor molecules and then entering the cell. All right, within a short amount of time, in some cases just minutes, bacterial polymerase starts. The bacterial invasion starts. Okay, and it starts translating viral mRNA into protein. Okay, and then they just start turning to everything. And what about the role in aquatic ecosystems? Ooh, and later when I come back, I think the last one do the 12 deadliest viruses on Earth. I'm getting to that too. What about the marine bacteriophage? Bacteriophage. Viruses are the most abundant bacteria entity in aquatic environments. There are about 10 million of them in a teaspoon of water. 10 million viruses in a teaspoon of salt water, seawater. Most of these viruses are bacteriophages, infecting, like I said, heterotrophic bacteria, and cyanophage, infecting cyanobacteria, and they are essential for the regulation of saltwater and freshwater ecosystems. They need it. Bacteriophages are harmless to plants and animals, because I know I must have a lot of them in me. I was in the ocean a lot. I love the ocean, and are essential to the regulation of marine and freshwater ecosystems. All right, there are important mortality agents of phytoplankton, the base of food chain in aquatic environments. They infect and destroy bacteria in aquatic microbial communities and are one of the most important mechanisms of recycling carbon and nutrient cycling in marine environments. They help us breathe. All right, they suck in the carbon, some of these viruses. Wow, I didn't know that. Microorganisms constitute more than 90% of the biomass in the sea. It is estimated that viruses kill approximately 20% of this biomass each day, and that there are 10 to 15 times as many viruses in the oceans as there are bacteria in archaea. It is bad. In January 2018, scientists reported that 800 million viruses, mainly of marine origin, are deposited daily from the Earth's atmosphere onto every square meter of the planet's surface as a result of a global atmospheric stream of viruses circulating above the weather system but below the altitude of usual airline travel, distributing viruses around the planet. Okay, we here. Virus is gonna be here, y'all. So we right here panicking. Go back to work. Take your ass to work. I need to go back to work myself, Lord. I need to go back to work myself, Lord. Like any organism, marine mammals are susceptible to viral infections. In 1988 and 2002, thousands of harbor seals were killed in Europe by Focine distemper virus. Many other viruses include, the calaxy virus, the herpes virus, the adenovirus, and parvovirus circulate in marine mammal populations. Okay, some more music here. I'm going to come back with, we got some more material sciences. We got some synthetic viruses and viruses as a weapon. And I'm going to come back with the 12 deadliest viruses on the oit. Okay, on the oit. Yeah. And I'm going to have me some, I don't want no chihuahua gizzards. But if it has some mustard and hot sauce, I might take a little bit. I'll be right back. WILROC Show. Viruses is today's topic. Some music.
The WILROC Show is on.
Oh, why don't we do the show right here? Yeah!
Hold up, y'all. That came on so cool. That came on so cool to me. I just got to do that again. I'm sorry, y'all.
WILROC Show is on.
Oh, why don't we do the show right here? Yeah!
Just do.
The WILROC Show is on.
Oh, why don't we do the show right here? Yeah! It hurt so bad. Sweet, sweet dreaming took me away. Took me away. Sweet, sweet Lord, ease the pain. 'Cause I know I'm in Hollywood. Hollywood dreaming. Yes, I know I'm in Hollywood. Hollywood scheming. I said I know I'm in Hollywood. Hollywood dreaming. Yes, I know I'm in Hollywood scheming. Cause it hurt so bad. Sweet, sweet dreaming took me away. Took me away. Sweet, sweet dreaming. Now I know I'm in a Hollywood dreaming.
Charge!
I'm gonna take you out the washer. I'm gonna put this in the ringer. And then I'm gonna throw you in the dryer. Help! You got to get wet to time. You ain't wet, girl, ain't satisfied. You got me with the washer and the ringer. I'm gonna put you while the cold weather. Come on, y'all. Put it in the dryer. Let's put it in the dryer.
Tim. Don't be scared to shake that butt, Tim. Do it, Tim. You in quarantine. Dance, Tim.
Put it in the dryer when you can. Come on now, put it in the dryer. Let's put it in the dryer. Oh, good. Put it in the dryer. Let's put it in the dryer. Come on, y'all. Put it in the dryer.
Look us up. We can help you.
WILROC show is on.
Yes.
It is on. It is the WILROC. Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
Now it's time for the man you've all been waiting for.
That's right, the WILROC Show. Interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and lots more. The WILROC Show.
Swinging high and swinging low.
I am here, you out there. We are everywhere. See ya.
The WILROC show is on and live.
Next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the f*** up here.
I came back to let you know this is the WILROC show, and you can't let it go.
Good manners make good first impressions. And because your manners are showing all the time, they have a lot to do with how well people like you.
Joe Gold. Yes again. Thank you very much for listening to the WILROC show. Now it's time for Joe Gold. And Joe Gold is the WILROC show's man on the streets, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, tell us which golden nugget of information do you have for us this week?
WILROC, this is Joe Gold reporting live. Check it out. Lewis Temple, born into slavery October 22nd, 1800, was an inventor, abolitionist, and a blacksmith who revolutionized the whaling industry by inventing an improved harpoon known as the Temple Toggle. The Temple Toggle proved to be much more effective than the standard harpoon It became the universal harpoon and is still used today in some parts of the world. Temple was a successful businessman who owned a blacksmith shop. In 1987, a life-size statue of Lewis Temple was erected at New Bethel Public Library. So at the time, you got to think about it. In 1800, people were living off the sea, so he
revolutionized.
Yeah, that word. The whaling industry. So let's give props to this brother here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Temple, and thank you, Joseph Golden, for participating in the WILROC show. Now, Joseph, like always, standard and complimentary.
Joe Gold.
Yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to the WILROC show. Now it's time for Joe Gold. And Joe Gold is the WILROC show's man on the streets, man on the beat. Now, Joe Gold, tell us which golden nugget of information do you have for us this week?
WILROC, this is Joe Gold reporting live. Check it out. Lewis Temple, born into slavery October 22nd, 1800, was an inventor, abolitionist, and a blacksmith who revolutionized the whaling industry by inventing an improved harpoon known as the Temple Toggle. The Temple Toggle proved to be much more effective than the standard harpoon. It became the universal harpoon and is still used today in some parts of the world. Temple was a successful businessman who owned a blacksmith shop. In 1987, a life-size statue of Lewis Temple was erected at New Bethel Public Library. So at the time, you got to think about it. In 1800, people were living off the sea, so he
revolutionized.
Yeah, that word. The whaling industry. So let's give props to this brother here.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Temple, and thank you, Joseph Golden, for participating in the WILROC show. Now, Joseph, like always, standard and complimentary, we have to give some shoutings of all things, please, Jose.
WILROC, I just want to thank everybody for listening to the show here. Keep feeding your mind and your brains and your head. Oxymoron. Keep feeding yourself this fantastic food that WILROC is feeding us. WILROC, thanks for doing your thing. Thanks for having me, brother.
Thank you.
Peace. 2 fingers.
Joe Gold.
Yes, and yes again. Baby. It's a WILROC show. I'm your Shulisi WILROC. Yeah, today's topic is viruses. Right now we're being held hostage by a virus. COVID-19. My corona. Anyway. Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm going over some things. I'm just going over some little facts and stats and some information on viruses. All right, yeah. Viruses plays a role in evolution. I might have went over some of this stuff earlier, but I'm going to go over a little bit here again. Viruses are an important natural means of transferring genes between different species, which increases genetic diversity and drives evolution. It is thought that viruses play a central role in early evolution, and before the diversification of the last universal common ancestor into bacteria, archaea, and eukaryotes. Now, viruses are still one of the latest or the largest reservoirs of unexplored genetic diversity on the earth. Now, viruses also have something to do with life sciences and medicine. Viruses are important, very important to the study of molecular and cell biology, as they provide simple systems that can be used to manipulate and investigate the functions of cells. The study and use of viruses have provided valuable information about aspects of cell biology. Now, for example, viruses have been useful in the study of genetics and help our understanding of the basic mechanisms of molecular genetics, such as DNA replication, transcription, RNA processing, translation, protein transport, and immunology. Now, what about this? What about what is virotherapy? Virotherapy. Yeah, virotherapy involves the use of genetically modified viruses to treat diseases. Viruses have been modified by scientists to reproduce in cancer cells and destroy them, but not infect healthy cells. Talamogen, Laherparved, Parvec, Tvec. I don't know, golly. I can't say it. Telemogene Laherparapavec. That's TVEC. I'm gonna put it like that. That's hard. The last one hard to say. I should have studied that a little more, but I didn't. But anyhow, for example, what I just said, a TVEC is a modified herpes simplex virus that has had a gene which is required for viruses to replicate in healthy cells, deleted and replaced with a human gene that stimulates immunity. Okay. All right. When this virus infects cancer cells, it destroys them, and in doing so, the presence of GM-CSF genetic genes attracts dendritic cells from surrounding tissues of the body. I guess that means ones that. And the dendritic cells process the dead cancer cells, and present components of them to other cells of the immune system. Okay. All right. What about weapons? The ability of viruses to cause devastation or devastating epidemics in human societies has led to more concern that viruses could be weaponized for biological warfare. Look at the Indians. They put smallpox inside the doggone blankets and killed us off. That's how they did us when they came over here. They use disease to kill us off everywhere. Viruses everywhere to kill us off. Yeah, wherever we are, they kill us off. Yeah. For real, smallpox virus devastated numerous societies throughout history before its eradication. Smallpox. There are only 2 centers in the world authorized by the World Health Organization to keep stocks of smallpox virus. Okay? The State Research Center for Virology and Biotechnology, Vector, in Russia, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in the United States. It may be used as a weapon, as the vaccine for smallpox sometimes had severe side effects. It is no longer used routinely in any country. Thus, much of the modern human population has almost no established resistance to smallpox and would be vulnerable to the virus if they spread that thing out right now. You heard about corona? Oh, I had some tarry juice in my mouth. But if you had corona, you think corona's bad, you wait until you get a hold to this smallpox, which our bodies are not immune to them anymore. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. And I'm going to go over the 12 deadliest viruses on the world. All right? On the world, y'all. For real. And we know that humans have been battling viruses since before our species had even evolved into the modern form. For some viral diseases, vaccines and antiviral drugs have allowed us to keep infections from spreading widely and have helped sick people recover. For one disease, smallpox, I said earlier, we've been able to eradicate that, ridding the world of new cases. But the human race and all of us are a long way from winning the fight against viruses. We are. In recent decades, several viruses have jumped from animals to humans and triggered sizable outbreaks. Okay? For real. Claiming thousands of lives. The viral strain that drove the 2014-2016 Ebola outbreak in West Africa kills up to 90% of the people it infects, making it the most lethal member of the Ebola family. But I got other ones. I got other viruses out there that are equally deadly, and some that are even deadlier. And some viruses, including the novel coronavirus, currently driving outbreaks around the globe that ain't nothing, have lower fatality rates, but still pose a serious threat to public health, as people don't yet have the means to combat it. But all those coronaviruses. But we're gonna go over some of the world's deadliest viruses. Okay? Yes, we are. We are. I ain't lying. As soon as I come back. Yeah, I ain't lying. Talk amongst yourselves, y'all. We'll come back and we're going to have some of the world's deadliest virus. Yes, we are. Let me see what I got going on here. Yeah, the world's deadliest viruses. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start with one. Hold on. What about the Marburg virus? What about the Marburg virus? Okay, I'm going to do one of them. I'm going to tease you with this one. I'm going to get one. One of the 12 most deadliest virus on the earth. And I said earth for the F. Okay, now. the Marburg virus. Scientists identified Marburg virus in 1967. All right, when small outbreaks occurred among lab workers in Germany who were exposed to infected monkeys. Why they bother monkeys all the time? Infected monkeys imported from Uganda. Marburg virus is similar to Ebola in that both can cause hemorrhagic fever, meaning that infected people develop high fevers and bleeding throughout the body that can lead to shock, organ failure, and death. The mortality rate in the first outbreak was 25%, but it was more than 80% in the 1998-2000 outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as the 2005 outbreak in Angola, according to the World Health Organization. They was killing off black folk like it wasn't that. They was killing us off over there with that patented Marburg virus. What about the Ebola virus? The Ebola virus. The first known Ebola outbreaks in humans struck simultaneously in the Republic of the Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo in 1976. See, we think, a lot of people think because they're from another country that we can't, that our scientists and that others people can't do it. They got labs in Uganda. They got labs, all these big companies in Europe and United States and all these big, Russia and all these big countries. They got labs in all these African countries testing monkeys and testing people. Yes. Yes, and using it. AIDS and all that stuff is all laboratory made, man. Come on. They do it. They eat us up. All right. Ebola is spread through contact with blood or other body fluids or tissue from infected people or animals. The known strains vary dramatically in their deadliest. Elk Mahlberger, an Ebola virus expert and associate professor of microbiology at Boston University, told Live Science, one strain, Ebola Restone, doesn't even make people sick. But for the Bondi Bugio strain, the Bondi Bugio strain of Ebola, okay? All right, the Bondi Bugio strain, the fatality rate is up to 50%, and it's up to 71% for the Sudan strain. 71% for the Sudan strain, according to the World Health Organization. All right, the outbreak underway in West Africa began in early 2014 and is the largest and most complex outbreak of the disease to date, according to the World Health Organization. And ain't nobody saying nothing. They didn't say nothing much. It broke out there. I don't think they I think it's still over there dying of it. Yeah. I'm just going over some of the 12 deadliest viruses. I went over Marburg virus, the Ebola virus. What about rabies? Huh? All those rabies vaccines for pets, which were introduced in the 1920s, have helped make the disease exceedingly rare in the developed world. Now, this condition remains a serious problem in India and parts of Africa. It destroys the brain. It's a really bad disease. That's what Mahlberger said. He quotes that we have a vaccine against rabies and we have antibodies that work against rabies. So if someone gets bitten by a rabid animal, we can treat this person. That was what she said. I'm sorry, Mahlberg. I'm sorry, baby. I ain't mean to mess your name up, baby. Don't beat me up. Okay? All right. Let me see. However, she said, if you don't get treatment, there's a 100% possibility that you're gonna die and get rabies. And I'm gonna come back with some more of the 12 deadliest viruses on Earth. I went over the Marburg virus, Ebola virus, and the rabies virus. Oh, what about the rest? We have some more. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, baby. Oh, gonna have some fly cacciatore. A little bit of rabies sauce. That's funky sounding, right? Funky. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. The WILROC Show. Virus is the topic.
The WILROC Show is on and live.
And the magnificent. I'm back with the shaker of soul bones, most thundering, storming, sound of soul.
Now, here's a little story I got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with that Rob and me. Mike D. Been had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Just me and my horsey in a quart of beer. Riding across the land, kicking up sand. Sheriff slashes on my tail cause I'm in demand. One lonely BCIB. All by myself without nobody. The sun is beating down on my baseball hat. The air is getting hot, the beer is getting flat. Looking for a girl, I ran into a guy. His name is MC8. I said howdy, he said hi. He told a little story that sounded well rehearsed. 4 days on the run and that he's dying of thirst. The brew was in my hand and he was on my tip. His voice was hoarse, his throat was dry. He asked me for a sip. He said, can I get some? I said, you can't get none. Had a chance to run, pulled out a shotgun. Quick on the draw, I thought I'd be dead. He put the gun to my head and this is what he said.
My name is MCA, I got a license to kill. I think you know what time it is, it's time to get ill. Now what do we have here? And I oil in his beer. I run this lane, you understand, I made myself clear.
We stepped into the wind, he had a gun and had a grin. You think the story's over, but it's ready to begin.
Well, I got the gun, you got the brew. You got two choices of what you can do. It's not a tough decision as you can see. I can blow you away, you can ride with me.
I said I'll ride with you if you can get me to the border. The sheriff's after me for what I did to his daughter. I did it like this, I did it like that. I did it with the wiffle ball bat. So I'm on the run, the cop got my gun. And right about now it's time to have some fun. The king had rock, that is my name. And I know the fly spot where they got the champagne. We rode for 6 hours, then we hit the spot. The beat was a bumpin' and the girlies was hot. This dude was staring like he knows who we are. We took the empty spot next to him at the bar. And he said,
yo, you know this kid?
I said I didn't, but I know he did.
The kid said,
get ready, cause this ain't funny. My name's Mike D and I'm about to get money. Pulled out the jammy, I aimed it at the sky. He yelled, dig him up, and let's do fly. Hands went up and people hit the floor. He wasted 2 kids that ran for the door. I'm Mike D and I get respect.
Oh dear, now I suppose I shall have to use force.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to.
Yes, the rhythm, the rebel. Without a pause, I'm lowering my level. The hard rhymer, where you never been, I'm in. You want styling? You know it's time to get deep. The enemy telling you to hear it. They praise the music, it's time to play the lyrics. Some say no to the album, the show. But watch the sound I made a year ago. I guess you know, you guess I'm just a radical. Not on sabbatical, yes, to make it critical. The only part of your body, chipping party at 2. Pass the power on the hour from the rebel to you.
Hey, yo, Chuck, man, I don't understand this, man. Yo, you got this money out, man, you're losing them.
Radio, suckers never play me. All the mix, they just don't pay me now. Knowing it grow when the clock in my soul is no sneaking and taking everything that the brother owes. My calling card, recorded and ordered. Supporter of Justin Mart, loud and proud, kicking live next poet supreme. Loose but true, bazooka, the scheme. Flavor, a rebel in his own mind. Supporter of my rhymes, designed to scatter a line of suckers who claim I do crime. They are my time thinking.
Hey, yo, Chuck, I think we take it short. Show me some cold Medina, man. Come on, kick it.
Terminator X. Terminator X. Terminator X. Terminator.
Yo, Chuck, they getting nervous. They can't handle this. They're gonna break down.
From a rebel, it's final. A black final soul. Rock and roll coming like a rhino. Tables turn, suckers burn to learn. They can't disable the power of my label. Def Jam tells you who I am. The enemy's public. They really give a damn. Strong Island, where I got a wildin'. That's the reason they claiming that I'm violent. Never silent.
yes, and yes again, thank you very much for listening to The WILROC Show. Yours truly, The WILROC here. And you know which week on The WILROC Show we have a fruit or a vegetable? This week we have a fruit, and it is the acai berry. Yes, acai is an indigenous berry commonly found in the rainforest of the Amazon. This antioxidant-rich fruit has been heralded for centuries as a healing, immune-stimulating, energy-boosting fruit. An exotic relative of the blueberry and cranberry, research has shown that this antioxidant-rich berry may be able to support in the prevention of diseases associated with oxidative damage, not to mention many other health benefits. Similar to red wine, research shows that acai berries are extremely high in anthocyanins, a form of plant antioxidant associated with the ability to lower cholesterol levels in the bloodstream. Acai berries are also rich in plant sterols that provide cardioprotective benefits to our cells. It does this by preventing blood clots, improving overall blood circulation, and relaxing the blood vessels. Scientists from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro have shown that consuming acai extract may help fight harmful organisms. Known by nutritionists as a superfood, acai may help us not only lose weight, but maintain a healthy weight. One interesting study from the National Institute of Aging found that pulp from the acai berry had the ability to reduce the negative effects of a high-fat diet in laboratory studies in flies. Currently, many modern beauty products are carrying acai oil, again due to the oil's high antioxidant content. What is more, acai oil is a great natural alternative to chemical-based skincare products that harm the skin in the long run. Taken internally, the berries can also give your skin a healthier glow. In fact, Brazilians have been eating acai berries for centuries to treat skin conditions. Taking acai may also aid in keeping our digestive system clean and in optimal function. The berries have powerful detoxification capacities in the human body and are a well-known traditional source of dietary fiber. Acai berries contain properties that may prevent the typical irritation associated with respiratory distress. On a general level, the anthocyanins found in acai play a role in our cellular protection system, helping to keep cells strong against the invasion of free radicals. Acai berry is very high in vitamin C and ellagic acid, an immune system boosting combination that has been shown to suppress the growth of cancer. One study published in the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry found that polyphenolic compounds extracted from acai reduces cancer cell proliferation by 56 to 86%. Extremely high in many forms of plant phytochemicals, acai berries may contribute to an ability to slow or reverse typical processes of aging related to oxidative damage. In fact, the acai berries are one of the planet's highest sources of antioxidants, with one berry holding 10 times the amount of antioxidants as grapes and 2 times the amount of blueberries. Due to its overall health benefits, taking acai extract can lead to an increase of overall level of energy and stamina, and may aid to combat fatigue and exhaustion. Whenever you need a boost, simply eat a handful of berries, acai berries, and you will be ready to go in no time. The famous red berry, acai, has also been linked to overall increased blood circulation in the human body, a phenomenon that may contribute to a boost in sex drive, especially for men. Preliminary research studies show that acai may prevent mental imbalance in menopausal women. So now, get some acai in your rumps. You know they're going to squirt out of your rumps if you let them process properly. So get some acai in your rumps, and now I hope your minds and bodies are healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you very much.
The WILROC Show.
There's a scientist. He still works. He's protected under the National Whistleblowers Act. He's saying they use his study to beat everybody to say, see, vaccines are safe. It's his study. Now, he tried to commit suicide, and it didn't work. So now he's received a conscience. His name is Dr. William Thompson. You can Google him. He's got the highest paid whistleblower attorney in the country. He wants to come clean. He's now admitting that he lied, that the MMR vaccine does give black boys autism at a rate 240% greater than their white counterparts. He knew it. He said the pharmaceutical industry is so strong and they got so much money. When he showed them that when black boys take this on schedule, it is absolutely toxic and damaging, and it's wiping black boys out, not with just autism, ADHD, ADD, all kind of allergies. So what the pharmaceutical industry is doing is getting a customer for life, because they are the masters of cause and effect. And so when Bobby Kennedy was given this, he went to every nationally owned black leader you know. Not one of them would touch it.
Listen, people, let me tell you something. All I have in this world are my boss and the WILROC Show. And I'm not going to break them for nobody, okay?
The WILROC Show is on.
Can you dig it?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
We're talking about the life of a human being, how they live.
Dear Lord Baby Jesus, we also thank you for
The WILROC Show.
We hope that you can use your baby Jesus powers to heal him and his horrible leg. And it smells terrible, and the dogs are always bothering with it.
The WILROC Show.
Now, this is what I call a good time, baby. I'm having the time of my motherfucking life.
Did you know? Did you know no two cornflakes are the same?
Did you know?
Did you know lemons contain more sugar than strawberries?
Did you know?
Did you know 8% of people have an extra rib?
The WILROC Show.
You shade tree nigger.
The WILROC Show.
We have sons who are, by not having a father in the home, they don't know how to respect women. They take on the black female emotionalism. They become bitchy. They're doubtful. They're indecisive. They can't make a decision. They don't know what to do about being a man because we can't teach them that. We don't have that knowledge. We have daughters who grew up in a home where they don't see any affection, where there's no man there. They go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have no idea how to be no woman to no man, how to function in a house with a man, because they haven't seen it. Most of our children, just like us, get all the information we have about how you be with a mate off television.
Hey, that makes me feel so good. That thing. Yes, yes, and yes again, baby. Yeah, thank you for checking out the WILROC Show. I'm yours truly, the WILROC, and today's topic is virus. Oh yeah, I'm on YouTube too. Oh yeah, get down. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. The Watermelon Man. That's the name of that tune. Yes. YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna get myself together here. That funk always gets me. Sorry. You can check me out on YouTube, Instagram, hey, and you can check me out on Twitter and Periscope at _WLRC. The WILROC Show on Facebook. Donald Wilcox on Facebook Live. WILROC Show, Donald Wilcox. Thank y'all for checking me out. Okay, now today's topic is viruses, and I was going over some of the deadliest viruses on the earth. Marburg virus I went over, Ebola virus, and the rabies virus, rabid. Yes, now what about the HIV? We already know about that thing. Now, in the modern world, the deadliest virus of all may be HIV, which I think is created and suck on us so they can kill us, a lot of us. Now, it is still the one that is the biggest killer. HIV is the biggest killer. That's it, doctor. We know that. Dr. Amish Adalja, an infectious disease physician and spokesman for the Infectious Disease Society of America. An estimated 32 million people have died from HIV since the disease was first recognized in the early 1980s. The infectious disease that takes the biggest toll on mankind right now is HIV, Adal just said. Powerful antiviral drugs have made it possible for people to live for years with HIV, and I think they're trying to find a cure for it. I think they have a cure for it, but they got to make that money first, honey. But the disease continues to devastate many low and middle income countries, where 95% of new HIV infections occur. Nearly 1 in every 25 adults within the World Health Organization African region, African region, is HIV positive. All right, 1 in every 25 adults, man. Accounting for more than 2/3 of the people living with HIV worldwide. 2/3, baby, Africans. Now, smallpox. Now is another one. One of the most deadliest diseases. In 1980, the World Health Assembly declared the world free of smallpox. But before that, humans battled smallpox for thousands of years, and the disease killed about 1 in 3 of those infected. That's heavy. That's heavy. It left survivors with deep, permanent scars and often blindness. Now, mortality rates were far higher in populations outside of Europe, where people had little contact with the virus before visitors brought it to their regions, messing around over there with them stinking rascals. Now, for example, historians estimate 90% of the native population of the Americas died from smallpox introduced by European explorers. Yes, they did. Of course they did. Everybody died from that, introduced by European explorers. European explorers devastated the earth. They invaded the earth. Still invading the earth. All right. Now, more than 600 people in the U.S. No, that's something else. Okay. So yeah. In the 20th century alone, smallpox has killed 300 million people. And Dr. Adalja said it was something that had a huge burden on the planet, not just death, but also blindness, and that's what spurred the campaign to eradicate it from Earth. All right. What about the hantavirus? What is the hantavirus? The hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, HPS, first gained wide attention in the U.S. in 1993 when a healthy young Navajo man and his fiance living in the Four Corners area of the United States died within days of developing shortness of breath. A few months later, health authorities isolated hantavirus from a deer mouse living in the home of one of the infected people. More than 600 people in the U.S. have now contracted hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, and 36% have died from the disease, according to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. The virus is not transmitted from one person to another. Rather, people contract the disease from exposure to droppings of infected mice. Mouse doo-doo give you hantavirus. Previously, a different hantavirus caused an outbreak in the early 1950s during the Korean War, according to a 2010 paper in the journal Clinical Microbiology Reviews. Okay. Now, more than 3,000 troops became infected, and about 12% of them died. While the virus was new to Western medicine when it was discovered in the U.S., researchers realized that Navajo medical traditions describe a similar illness and linked the disease to mice. What about influenza? We worried about coronavirus. Influenza is tearing it up worse than that. That's why I think the coronavirus is a crapple thing. Now, influenza, during a typical flu season, up to 500,000 people worldwide would die from the illness, according to the World Health Organization. But occasionally, when a new flu strain emerges, a pandemic results with a faster spread of disease and often higher mortality rate. The coronavirus. Yeah, whatever. Now, the most deadly flu pandemic, sometimes called the Spanish flu, began in 1918 and sickened up to 40% of the world's population, killing an estimated 50 million people. Okay. And Mrs. Malberg, Dr. Malberg, says she thinks that it is possible that something like the 1918 flu outbreak could occur again. If a new influenza strain found its way in the human population and could be transmitted easily between humans and cause severe illness, we would have a big problem. She said that. What about dengue fever? Dengue fever, dengue, the dengue virus, first appeared in the 1950s in the Philippines and Thailand, and has since spread throughout the tropical and subtropical regions of the globe. Up to 40% of the world's population now live in areas where dengue is endemic, and the disease with the mosquitoes that carry it. The mosquitoes give it to them. God goodness, it'll make me itch already. It's likely to spread further as the world warms. Now, dengue sickens 50 to 100 million people a year, according to the World Health Organization. Now, although the mortality rate for dengue fever is lower than some other viruses, at 2.5%, the virus can cause an Ebola-like disease called dengue hemorrhagic fever, bleeding fever, and that condition has a mortality rate of 20% if left untreated. And Dr. Malberger, she said, we really need to think more about dengue virus because it is a real threat to us. She said that. A vaccine for dengue was approved in 2019 by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. for use in children 9 to 16 years old living in an area in areas where dengue is commonly known and with a confirmed history of virus infection, according to the CDC. And so they can put stuff in you and kill you. Because a lot of them people, African people, say, man, they've been living with that all their lives, and then when they start shooting with that stuff, people start dying more. So let's let the Africans handle that. You know, let them get some of that stuff. But I don't trust the virus. I just don't trust it. And in some countries, an improved vaccine, I don't trust vaccines. An approved vaccine is available for those 9 to 45 years old. But again, recipients must have contracted or a confirmed case of dengue in the past. Those who have not caught the virus before could be put at risk of developing severe dengue if given the vaccine. Don't give it to me. What about the rotavirus? I'm almost done. I'm going over the 12 deadliest virus. I'm almost done. Rotavirus. 2 vaccines are now available to protect children from rotavirus, the leading cause of severe diarrheal illness among babies and young children. Is called a rotavirus. The virus can spread rapidly through what researchers call the fecal-oral route, meaning that small particles of doo-doo end up being eaten. It is. That's what it is. What am I supposed to say it? Oh, I'm supposed to say it like this. Oh, okay. Small particles of feces end up being consumed. Okay, right. Now, although children in the developed world rarely die from a rotavirus infection, the disease is a killer in the developing world where rehydration treatments are not widely available. The World Health Organization estimates that worldwide 453,000 children younger than age 5 died from rotavirus infection in 2008. But countries that have introduced the vaccine have reported sharp declines in rotavirus hospitalizations and deaths. What about SARS-CoV? SARS, the virus that causes severe acute respiratory syndrome. Okay, or SARS, first appeared in 2002 in the Guangdong province of southern China. According to the World Health Organization, the virus likely emerged in bats. There you go, the same thing, in bats initially, then hopped into nocturnal mammals called civets, before finally infecting humans. Now, after triggering an outbreak in China, SARS spread to 26 countries around the world, infecting more than 8,000 people and killing more than 770 over the course of 2 years. The disease caused fever, chills and body aches, and often progresses to pneumonia, a severe condition in which the lungs become inflamed and filled with pus. SARS has an estimated mortality rate of 9.6%, and as of yet has no approved treatment or vaccine. However, no new cases of SARS have been reported since the early 2000s, according to the CDC. All right, now coming to the stretch. SARS-CoV-2 belongs to the same large family as viruses as SARS-CoV, known as coronaviruses. These are coronaviruses. This is COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2 and 1. They're coronaviruses, and we've been dealing with these. And was first identified in December 2019. Okay, SARS-CoV-2 coronavirus, known as the coronavirus, in December 2019. Okay, that's when the Orange Man put a stop to people coming from China in January. In the Chinese city of Wuhan, the virus likely originated in bats like SARS-CoV and passed through an intermediate animal before infecting people. All right. Since its appearance, the virus has infected tens of thousands of people in China and thousands of others worldwide. The ongoing outbreak prompted an extensive quarantine of Wuhan and nearby cities, restrictions on travel and to and from affected countries in a worldwide effort to develop diagnostic treatments and vaccine. Okay, the disease caused by SARS-CoV-2, called COVID-19, has an estimated mortality rate of 2.3%. People who are older and have underlying health conditions seem to be most at risk of having severe disease or complications. Common symptoms include fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath. And the disease can progress to pneumonia in severe cases. Okay, that's COVID-19. Now, the last one is MERS COVID. MERS COVID. This is the last one, y'all. I'm going to get off. I'm tired, too. The virus that causes Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, or MERS, sparked an outbreak in Saudi Arabia in 2012 and another in South Korea in 2015. The MERS virus belongs to the same family of viruses as SARS-CoV and SARS-CoV-2 and likely originated in bats as well. The disease infected camels before passing into humans and triggers fever, coughing, and shortness of breath in infected people. Now MERS, the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, often progresses to severe pneumonia and has an estimated mortality rate between 30% and 40%, making it the most lethal of the known coronaviruses that jump from animal to people. Okay? As with SARS-CoV regular and SARS-CoV-2 and COVID-19, MERS has no approved treatments or vaccines. Okay? So that's it for today, y'all. I'm tired. I'm been up all I'm gonna go sleep. But anyway, thank you for checking out the WILROC Show here on YouTube and on Facebook Live and Donald Wilcox Live on Facebook here and Instagram and Periscope and Twitter at _WLRC and on Twitch. Okay, so next week's topic might be vaccines. I'm gonna do vaccines twice. I might do vaccines again. This is the time to think about it. I just did viruses. I did pandemics. So we might do vaccines. I might do that. Okay. So check me out next week. Don't forget to check me out. Like it. Go to my thing, and like everything. Share it with everybody. You know I'm poor, boy. Let me tell you something. I'm so broke I can't even pay attention. Okay. I can't even catch a cold. Anyhow. I'm so lonesome I could cry. But anyhow, thank you for checking out the WILROC Show, and I'll see you guys next week. I got one reggae set of music left, and then I'm going on in. Okay, so you guys stay safe out there. Okay, you know you can't help but abide by the rule, because you know they'll beat you. But anyway, you get fired for stuff like that. But you guys, good luck out there. Stay safe. Love one each other. Anyway, whether the virus here or not, just stay cool, all right? Talk amongst yourselves. I got one more reggae set, and I'm going, man. All right, love everybody here. I love all y'all. Please, be nicer. Please, all right? Just do that for me. If you don't do it for yourselves, do it for the loved ones in your life, okay? Okay. All right. Talk amongst yourselves, baby. One more reggae set. Don't leave me, baby. I'm not going yet. Don't leave, baby. Come back.
The WILROC Show is on.
This man will make your liver quiver. This man will make your bladder splatter. This man will freeze your knees.
And that brings us to the end of what we hope has been a beautiful trip for you and what certainly has been a groovy ride for me. We thank you for joining us. We thank our very exciting guests. Hope you'll climb aboard next week on these same stations, and you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. Always in parting, we're going to wish you love, peace, and soul.
The WILROC Show is on.
Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Whether you like it or don't like it, sit down and look at it, because it's the best going today. Woo!
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
roadblock too. Police and soldier, they are down on me. Police and soldier, they down on you. Oh, what a curfew, and it's a roadblock too. All I can hear and all I can see surround me. Stick it up, and put your hands in the air, son. Stick it up, and put your back against the wall. Oh, what a curfew, and it's a roadblock too. Please, sir, I have no weapon. Please, sir, I am a righteous man. Stick it up, I don't care who you are. Police and soldier man, I deal with violence. Police and soldier man, I deal with badness. Oh, what a curfew, and it's a roadblock too. Stick it up, and put your hands in the air, son. Stick it up, and put your back against the wall. Aya, and it's a fire. Aya, and it's a fire. God is a morning curfew.
Your DJ has only just begun.
Say what in the world am I to do? For me say once at the man I was sleeping in the bed. Say once at the man I was sleeping in the bed. I feel a big gun, this attack on me head. And when me take a stop, me hear a voice talk. He said, come little boy, said I heard that you're a ranking. You going to up park young. So that in the place that the soldier don't run. Cause it's a morning curfew. Chola da want see this a morning curfew. Say you fi tell me where me do. Oh, you fi tell me where me do. Say I not you, officer, I not you. Say when me see her on the road, me only tell her how they do. Me never really tell her say she am Callaloo. This a morning curfew. Chola da want say you fi tell me what me do. Okay, you fi tell me what me do. And when me sit down, me say please officer, no bother charge me, sir. Say please officer, no bother charge me, sir. I don't have a mother fi go get no lawyer. I don't have a father fi go get no barrister. But me say please me barrister, collect me till you say the money and me case. You never tell me say them charge me fi murder. Chola da must say me say please me barrister. Me say please me barrister. I will be so say that me wake up in a morning curfew. Me wake up in a...
Now I know y'all listen to the WILROC show. Guys, forget next week to check out the WILROC show. The topic is going to be vaccines, maybe. I don't know. We're going to try to check that next week. So thank you guys for listening to the WILROC show, a 3-hour show, Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. And don't forget to check me out. This is the end of one show. And I'll see you guys next week, all right? Thank you. Check out these little tunes, and I'm out of here, baby. This is it. Ooh.
Reminds me of when you were here. Choo choo, choo choo. I can feel your presence, but you're not here. So I'm still clinging to memories for the rest of my life. Yes, I'm clinging to memories. Yes, I'm clinging to
The WILROC Show, live and direct. You don't know.
oh lady love, may I talk to you? Your smile is so bright. You have lips as sweet as wine. When I see your face,
Tune in to the WILROC Show, Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. right here.
On Facebook Live, The WILROC Show.
On YouTube, Instagram, Periscope @_WLRC.
And on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, streaming live at crrfm.com.
That's the WILROC Show, bringing an eclectic approach, interesting topics, all types of music, special guests, and a lot more.
It's The WILROC Show, Sundays, 6 to 9 p.m.
On YouTube, Instagram, Periscope @_WLRC.
And on the Caribbean Rhythm Radio Network, streaming live at crrfm.com.